right, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Today I got my nigga with me. Introduce yourself, gang. You can say your name, age, any social medias or plugs you want to put out there. That's great too.
But first off, my name Anthony. I'm 20. Go follow me on IG at AnthonyL.03. Go like, subscribe to my channel at Info5 on YouTube. And let's get it rolling, man.
Yes,
Appreciate you having me on here.
No problem, brody. So now today really gonna be like a good episode because you the first like male that I sat down with one-on-one. Usually the one-on-ones I do, but not usually because I'm gonna do males too. I just haven't yet.
Haven't had
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
but so far all the one-on-ones been females and the males have
Okay.
been like in a more group setting, like males and females. You know what I'm
On me,
saying?
a mixed kind of culture with
So this the first one. This the
Okay.
one-on-one so far.
Appreciate
No
that.
problem,
Appreciate
no
that.
problem. Yes, sir, ski. Now, I want to really pick up on some shit you already touched on before we start recording, the different adversities of relationships. So, for one, what's your relationship status now?
First off, I'm single right now.
Yes, sir, ski.
Big single, so y'all want to do y'all thing, y'all do y'all thing. But no, I'm single. I'm really just grinding on me right now.
Yeah,
I'm really
yeah.
focused on me. But I ain't saying that I'm shying away from
Okay,
from
yeah, that's what I was
relationships.
finna ask next. I was finna say, so are you like staying away until you hit certain marks or whatever, or you just like going with the flow?
I'm gonna say I didn't hit my certain marks that I needed to hit because
Yeah.
I was on it. I was
Yeah.
on there where like I wasn't finna do this until I got here and got there, but I done did what I needed to do. It's just all about finding somebody that's gonna be compatible and understand who I am and not just cause she pretty and all that. Like I ain't got time
Right,
for the looks
what?
no more. I done been through the look stage. I done been through all that. Them seem like the ones that do the most anyway.
You wanna know what's funny? I've been saying this for a good little bit now, and like so far, I really haven't been proven wrong. I
Mhm.
was saying, like, say if you got a 7 or something and you got a 10, bam.
Okay.
Likely this 7 will be more submissive, more willing to adapt. She's more listening. She's like all the qualities you want. The 7 might have it more than a 10. And of course, I'm not speaking for all 10s. It's some 10s that's a 10 in the face and 10 personality. But a lot of times, the just that's a 10 in the face don't necessarily have all the inner qualities
Facts.
you want, because
Facts.
say if they a 10, they never really had to work on themselves to maintain a
Everything
dude.
been handed.
Well,
Everything
like
been
you
handed.
look amazing. The dudes like you, even if you're not the best on the inside. Since you look so good, the
But
dudes are
he gonna
still
try
putting
you.
up with it. Yeah, but say the 7, she hasn't necessarily had that same privilege. Even though she looks
Facts.
good, like she hasn't been able to get away with all the bull crap the 10 has been able to get away with, because she's a 7. We're still looking good, but just not as good as a 10. So she had to go through certain processes to work on herself.
Most definitely.
Like okay, I forgot I still had this on, but she like, okay, like this going wrong, this going wrong. Maybe I need to take some self accountability. You see what I'm saying?
Most
So
definitely.
really, I would prefer the 7s over the 10s.
Any day.
Any day.
Any day.
Any
though.
day.
Man, and it's crazy that you say that. Like I'm gonna dig deep like
Yeah.
on self situations like between me and relationships. I done had 5 relationships. I done took serious 5 relationships out of the people I done messed around with, of course. Out of all 5, I think I have learned something very valuable in women logic and women ways each time. And in one situation, had this female like my first love really.
Yeah.
I really
What age was this?
Man, this was 18.
Okay.
Like this was 18. This was like real. Like I felt everything on a whole different level then. And the thing was like she had let me know from the jump she had a best friend. I'm like, cool, okay, maybe that's just best friend,
Yeah.
true, honestly best friend. Boy, was I wrong about that one, man. Boy, was I wrong about that one.
So what happened?
Man, so she came to my crib.
Yeah.
I was taking her to the movies. But before we had went to the movies, of course, we was in the room. We was just chilling, talking. You know,
Right.
me just talking to her, trying to see what her head was, more understanding, because it was
Right.
still the beginning stage. Man, next thing I know, her phone, doom, 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 like off the hook. I'm like, so she goes to the bathroom, but this me, this
Yeah.
me. They said never look if you ain't trying to find
Right.
something.
Right. Right.
So I'm young, I'm dumb, man. She leave her phone my lock. I go through it. I'm like, but I'm a smart guy.
Right.
I'm that guy. I'm going for two things when I'm looking at phone. I'm looking for unsaved numbers and I'm looking for best friends.
Yeah.
Cause them the two places where it gonna be at. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest, like you ain't finna find nobody. Only time you gonna find somebody, you got a smart female that understand and put it at a different name.
Yeah.
Like them different breed women. But this one, mine, I went to her girl best friend messages. She in there talking about me and the other dude. She like, he everything I want this person to be, but I want this person and this and
So
this.
she saying you everything she want the best friend to be.
Thank you. So she saying it. I'm like, alright. So I take her to the movies. I'm on chill. I'm acting like,
Oh, you still
man,
went?
man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm acting like I don't know nothing at
Okay.
all. So everything smooth, knife in the end. Tell I'm like, I'm straight. She like, why? I'm like, man. I'm like, I went through your phone. I was just being honest with her
Yeah.
at that point. I'm like, I went through your phone. She like, why? I'm like, it sound like you more focused on why I went through your phone instead of what I found. She was
It be
like,
like that. Oh God.
I'm like, don't you ain't gotta worry about it. I ain't gonna be in your way, you ain't gonna be in my way. So we started talking for like a month or two. She came back. She like, can I take you out? I wanna apologize. So and so, so and so, so and this. Why July? I'm gonna give you a exact date, July 7th, man. This when I was playing football, we working out.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Man, one morning she get up early. This girl ain't never got up this early a day when I was talking to her, but this day
Yeah.
she got up so early. I'm like, what's going on? She like, I'm finna go out. I'm like 7 in the morning. Like, where you going? She like, oh, I'm finna go smoke with my best friend. So I'm thinking she finna go smoke with her girl best
Yeah.
friend. Man, she like, no, I'm finna go smoke
The dude.
with the dude. I almost said it. That's why I had
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
fall. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. I'm like, all right. Man, why like 30 minutes before when she left the house, I get this pain in my stomach. I'm like, what going on? She called me. She like, I dropped my phone in the sewer. I'm like, how you drop your phone in the sewer? She like, I was getting out the car and it slipped out my witch car. That's lie number one.
Yeah.
This man was hitting outside the car, and her phone was in the sewer because he was hitting outside the car. I gotta get due with this props. I ain't gonna lie, this boss level shit. I ain't gonna lie, this G shit, this G shit. I ain't gonna
He
lie.
like now after the fact food I give you
Bro,
a pop.
after the fake food, because like I see why he did it. Like
Yeah.
I done been through that. Like I was too young to understand like why another dude would do that. Like I guess it's enjoyment out of it
Yeah.
sometimes, but at the same time, it's still principles, respect, and boundaries, and everything you do. And that's just how I feel on it.
Right.
But there's this situation. Move on to the next.
Hold on. On this situation, how long were y'all together before this took place?
I'm gonna say 5 months.
Okay.
Like we was 5 months in, but like everything didn't hit the light until like a year and like 4 months later. Like a year and 4 months. I was with her for a year and 4 months,
Okay.
and it ain't even hit the ceiling until like.
So this happened like 5 months in, but you didn't realize it to
I had my
later.
suspicions.
Suspicious?
This
Okay.
this what I'm saying. I had my suspicions, but I never spoke or acted on my suspicions without evidence. That's something I don't do.
Yeah.
I never do anything without evidence because there's like me accusing you stealing my money, but I have no evidence you stealing my money.
Facts.
Now I'm losing a friend or losing somebody that I can depend on because of my
Right.
dumb thoughts.
Now when you brought it up to her and you said, "Hey, I peeped this or whatever," did she admit it? Did she be truthful, or did she like try to sugarcoat or lie?
All right, I'm stop you right there. It's how I brought it up to her.
Okay.
Her best friend, girl best friend, hit me up and let me know everything. So I'm like, bet. I'm like, bet. I waited, everything was cool. Called the next day, made sure she had a good morning. Like, you
Yeah.
good? How your day going? Man, she came to my crib. We got in a fight.
Okay.
When we got in a fight, I was like, shit, this the perfect time to let her down.
Right. Right. Right.
Like, she was like, she was like, she was like, how do you know that? First thing she said, how do you know that? I'm looking like, what you mean? Like, you worry about how do I know that, but like, go ahead and tell me it's true.
Yeah.
She like, it's not true. Stormed up. Then text me like, I'm sorry, I never meant to put you in a situation like that. I ain't want to tell you then because I ain't know the way you was gonna react.
Yeah.
I'm like, I could have reacted in multiple ways, but like the way I was gonna react, like it was just gonna be simply putting you out. She was like, see that, and then I ain't want that because it was gonna hurt my feelings. But like, what about my feelings? Right
Exactly.
now? Like, how you think I'm feeling when me knowing this for like a year, me knowing this for a year, and me still being that dude, like not going out, not stepping out, not doing what you doing, still staying silent. But like the way I started to treat her was very different. It was no more of me being genuine, no more of me being who I was. I started treating her like a typical dude would treat a
Yeah.
woman, like rub, like not just saying throwing her around stuff like that, but just like the way I talked to her, it was no more like that soft
Yeah.
level. It was just move, get out the way,
Yeah.
stuff like excuse me, stuff like the simple thing. But man, I don't know. I think that right there, hardest relationship I done ever been through because of the feelings that was attached into that
Yeah.
relationship. Everything else, it was just like, she did me wrong again. She did me wrong again. I don't think I never just felt something as deep on that level with nobody else but that person.
And I feel it, cause like that one situation I told you about,
Yeah,
that was the like
man.
most deep I ever been with a woman. So after that happened, when somebody else would do sort of the same thing, like I remember I was on the phone. No, I wasn't on the phone with her. I was like in bed. I'm laying down. The girl I was talking to at the time,
Mhm.
this after the long relationship, I'm
Yeah.
talking to another girl. She butt dialed me on accident, so I knew she was out, but she just out with her female friends with the dude. All right, cool. So she left me a voicemail. The voicemail is like 2 minutes long. So I'm thinking, I don't know what this is. Like I'm not thinking it's a butt dial. You see what I'm saying? So I listened to the voicemail, and this funny because I never even told nobody this story. I never even told her about this.
Oh.
I listened to the voicemail, and it's like she is, for lack of a better word, play fighting with another dude, right? And
Oh
in
man.
a voicemail, you can hear like I hear him so vividly, like that he's like super close.
Close,
Like this is
yeah.
not a distant thing. You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it ain't like he over there
Yeah,
and she
like,
right.
I
Oh
hear him like
man.
he on the phone. Like that's how well I hear him. So for like 2 minutes, they like just playing around with like, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, like this is not like a
You know what happened
midday.
after that one.
Yeah.
You know.
So like after that, bro, I listened to it. Swear, like I can't make this up. I was just like, okay, like after my ex did what she did, I can't even really feel the same anger or hurtness if another female do it, cause I like,
Man.
bruh, this female, G, I thought we were in love, like gonna get married, like spend the rest of our life together, and she did me the worst way. So I can't really expect, or I can't really be surprised off another female, especially if I just start talking to her. You see what I'm saying? Like doing something else. It's just like, gee, she did that. Listen to the voicemail. I'm like, okay, cool.
Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy how you say that though. Like, I thought I was the only dude like that felt that way.
Yeah,
Like that, like after being hurt that one time, it's like I be in a relationship, but I won't allow them feelings that I once had before
facts,
another woman to come to this woman,
facts.
and I be feeling like I'm the bad guy
Yeah,
sometimes because of that, and it's just not it's not that I don't want to never be portrayed as the bad guy.
yeah,
I hate being the bad guy, and the reason I say I hate being the bad guy because being a bad guy is not what I was made to be.
yeah,
I'm not saying I'm the good guy neither, but I'm just not the villain. I'm just
yeah.
not that person that should be taking all the blame for actions that's not all put on him. Because what made me into this way is the actions of
Other people, facts. Like, but I was thinking about some while I was driving here. It's like, yes, like my ex did some foul stuff. Yes, the other females I've talked to did some foul stuff.
most definitely,
I've did some foul stuff. You see what I'm saying?
most
I've
definitely.
made mistakes.
No, for real.
So at first, especially when everything first take place, gee, I'm mad. Like, gee, I love you. Why would you do this? You
Yeah,
feel me? Like,
yeah.
if the shoe was on the other foot, gee, I wouldn't
I
have.
want I want to did it to
Yeah.
you like that.
So at
Okay.
first, like, I'm thinking in that mindset, like, almost as a like, why me type mindset. Then after getting past the situation,
Mhm.
really being able to see it from a different perspective and gain more knowledge on the situation, I'm like, bro, yes, you still at fault because you did some flawed. Like,
Nah, for
I'm not
real.
just giving you just a pass.
Yeah, you not getting no pass out
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
but in a way, I understand because, especially gaining more knowledge, you able to see, the society we live in do applaud young women for being hoes. The music we listen to do encourage young women to be hoes. Do encourage young men to treat young women poorly. The people we got around us in our community, the older couples, maybe it's our parents, maybe it's our aunties, uncles, they do unloyal things, or they do fight in ways that's not productive and all this other shit. So all the knowledge we taking in leads to us making these horrible decisions. Like, yes, she went and did some outrageous stuff when me and her was on a break. Yes, you are an adult. You have to take accountability for that. But it's like, gee, I'm not even mad at you no more. I'm not even following you no more. I understand that you a victim of the same society, of the same system that all of us are victim as. The reason I've cheated before, the reason I've did certain things before is the same reason you did what you did. The same influences that played into your head is the same influences that played into my head. So it's like, gee, from now on, somebody do something flawed, gee, I'm not gonna be mad at you because I know it's really not your fault. Like, yeah, like I said, you have to take accountability. You have to fix your
Mhm.
own mistakes.
Most definitely.
But like you said, the bad guy, that's not who we really are at heart. That's who we made to be throughout these circumstances.
The situation,
Yeah,
whatever the situation is, that's when we become the bad guy. Like it's not. And this what I'm saying. Women don't look at everything that man has did for them throughout that situation.
facts,
They only
facts.
look at the temporary time of what happened in the moment. And it's just like with some men, like, and I realize this. It's like with some men, how some men steady go back to a relationship,
Yeah,
even though that woman has cheated, or even though that woman has did such and such or whatever. It's because that man is so used to that woman and is willing to put it all on the line for that
yes,
woman. Which me being me, I'm not going for that.
yeah,
Like, you got one time, you cheat on me, and I find out, you out because you being disrespectful. Like, disrespect is something I don't take lightly. Like, you not gonna disrespect me and think you still gonna be receiving the same treatment that you was receiving before then.
right,
And I don't even come out like I don't even come out how I used to come out with women. Like I used to be quick to post a woman, or quick to go buy her flowers, or quick to go take her out to eat.
yeah,
I don't even want that right now because you gotta prove yourself at a set standard before I even indulge with you.
Let's
Like
speak on it.
it's a couple females that I see now. Like I'm like, yeah, I can make them mine and they on this kind of level because of the way that they carry themselves. But then I can see other women and I can be like, you will never be wifey material. And
Right.
I done told some women to their face.
What
Shit.
makes a woman not wifey material? Like off observation, then we gonna go into like after you start talking to her. Like what's some like just first approach her or first get to know her, first see her, what's some she not wifey material.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm gonna give you two prime examples. I'm gonna give you two females. I ain't gonna say their name,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna give you two females and the things that they do versus the things that they don't do. Like,
Okay.
so, female number one. So she like this one girl. She like to go out.
Okay.
She like to go out. She a party girl. Like, I have nothing with you going out and enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But you going to party every weekend. You going to
Yeah.
get drunk.
Yeah.
You going to do this, and you got a child.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Okay.
Like you grown as hell. You grown as hell, but you still acting like you 18, 19, 20. Like, and me personally, I don't like younger women. This is
Yeah.
one thing. I don't like younger women. So every woman that I'm saying probably gonna have a kid or not. But either way it go, it's just like you got a child and you got to see that
Right.
you gotta be doing this. But then you mad at your baby dad, and you doing the same shit as your baby dad.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. This not wifey material because why are you out when you should be doing something productive with your child, or should be be doing something productive to get you out of the circumstances that you are in?
Facts.
Your circumstances always matter. Like if your like this just like this. A woman won't marry you. A woman won't marry me if we broke.
Right.
This just true. This
Right.
just possible. Why would I want to marry a woman that don't cook, goes out faithfully,
Yeah.
always nagging and complaining. Like nagging and
That's
complaining.
the worst.
That's something that push a lot of men away, and a lot of women don't understand that they nagging and complaining. But y'all are nagging and complaining with saying the same thing over and over. And then I do understand like a woman get tired of hearing like a man doing what he do,
Yeah.
then drop that man and go to the next situation. If that's the feeling, that would separate a lot of people from being what they need to be in his life. And then it's this one girl like she come to the gym, she work out,
Okay.
she cook her own food faithfully. She got her son. She taking her son to the park. She doing all these things. She doing wife/mama duties
Right.
without without the wife title, but the mama title. Like
Yeah.
so you handling this stage. You can make your own money. You can do this. You can hold everything down yourself. But you adding a man is just gonna make the situation 10 times better.
Yeah.
Versus the other girl that's doing all this dumb. Like you wasting money.
Right.
I'm not a person that wastes money. I don't like wasting my money because I'm trying to put all my money into investments and stocks and
Facts.
real estate, and I'm trying to do things that nobody in my age tier has been doing or have been
Facts.
doing or attempting to do but haven't did it yet. I'm trying to be that set standard of it, and a woman can enhance that.
Yeah.
A woman can enhance the shit out of it.
Yeah.
But it's only with the right woman. You're not gonna
Facts.
get there with a person that's out in a win
Facts.
every time you look around. That's something that's
how
not true.
That's how that woman was. I told you about the left that voicemail on accident. Like, bruh, really, if I'm being 100, this was like probably the second woman I started talking to after me and my ex broke up.
Yeah.
So it was sort of like I'm just feeling the void. I need somebody to fill that void. You see what I'm saying? So
yeah.
at that time, if I'm being honest, I was damn near willing to get in a relationship with her just because like I was alone. Still feeling pain from the previous situation, and now this person is in my life. She is, what's the word? Being a companion. Is she being the best companion? Of course not. Like I can name so many flaws, but it's like she's there. She's not the best. She's not nowhere near the best, but she's there. She could have been the worst, but I just needed somebody there
At
at
that
that time.
time.
Yeah, so at that moment I was talking to her. Let's say if she would have brought it to me like I want to get in a relationship, I probably would have went for it.
Went for
You
it.
see, just because I
Dang.
was hurt at the time. Now I'm glad I'm
Glad you
glad I didn't
didn't,
because,
yo.
bruh, this girl parties every single weekend, bro. And like me personally, this how I feel, and I know everybody not like this. You partying, you going to smoke, you going to drink, you going to do all these things. Those are like celebration things. I personally don't do those things. Like I smoked a little bit, but I stopped that. And drinking is just nasty to me. Like
It's terrible.
I never drunk, but now I don't do anything. And I look at it like if I was to do something, let's say if I did drink and I did smoke, there should only be like what the hell? That phone really playing the piano in his own. But I'm finna say I'm just make sure I speak into the mics more and turn it up on there more.
Me.
But
Hey man, get jiggy down there.
but I was thinking if I do go forward with this girl, like maybe I can make some work. But you smoking and drinking all the time, fool, and you, for lack of a better word, broke. You don't got your shit together. You don't got shit in order. Like, how stupid is that? Then, even though I don't drink, I know people that drink and they spend like $40, $50 on a bottle. So you mean tell me every weekend you spending $40, $50?
And that's the money that could go into that investment. That's the
Yeah,
money that
like,
can be getting you up out of your folks' house. Like that's that money that can keep you from asking another
Yeah.
person, can I borrow this or can I get? And people don't understand it, and like, and this just more so not just even about women right now,
Yeah.
either on that level, cause it's dudes that do that too,
Facts.
and they be so comfortable with going, hey man, I'm finna go spend this cash, or I'm finna go do this, or I'm finna go do that, but you ain't got your main priorities right.
Facts.
Where your whip at? Where your stable job at? Where this is? You in the career smoking all day
Yeah.
for it, like
Or you trying to go like have sex all that? Like, bro, you don't have your things in order. This is my take on it. Like you said, I agree with you 100%. If you're broke, you won't keep the girl anyway. So even if you go have sex, even if y'all chop it up, even if y'all date for a while,
she gonna eventually leave.
she gonna eventually, bro. You don't have your things together. That's part of your role as a man. Just like you would want her, like you said, to do those wifely things. You
Come
want
on
her to
now.
be loyal. You
Come
want
on
her to
now.
be compassionate, soft,
Yeah.
and help heal you on the inside. Just like you want those certain qualities of her, she want the man qualities of you.
Most definitely.
Like you can't expect her to uphold her
this
part.
and you not even doing your part.
Like, cause that's
not
crazy.
real.
Then this the problem I got with a lot of people. Just like you said, this not just women. This not just men. Like this the problem I got with damn near everybody. We complain about things and don't do
Don't
anything
take no action.
to fix the thing we're complaining about. Or we might try to do
Yeah.
whatever solution. It don't pan out. We leave it alone, go right back to complaining. Like that's why I made this podcast, because I feel like it's a serious problem with the dating market. It's a serious problem with us as men and the way we view things. It's a serious problem for the women we're talking to, like how they're being hoes or how they're being too argumentative or whatever on our end. Like you said, how we put other things over being a man, over getting to the bag, over providing. Like, gee, so instead of me just constantly complaining, that's why I'm like, gee, let me buy my equipment.
Yeah,
let me educate myself.
Let me take a step into this. Let me try to dilute the situation.
Yeah,
a
like
little
instead
bit.
of just sitting around, bro, I hate how niggas is. Bro, I hate how females is. Like, okay, do something about it.
But then, I'm gonna say this too though, like it really be it be a hand-to-hand situation, like with both parties.
Yeah.
Cause both parties are guilty 100%. I ain't
Facts.
gonna lie. And that's why I don't like the ratio. Men ain't shit, and women ain't shit.
Right.
Because you want to be honest, it's the people that came before us, bro, too, though. Like,
Facts.
shit, like, it's some things that you seen your mama or your dad doing growing up. You was like, Like that's side eye. You looking at
Yeah.
them side eye. So, but you gotta think about it. Growing up, seeing stuff like that, you gon' put it in your head,
Right.
and then you gonna end up in that same situation if it's on purpose or not on purpose. And I tell a lot of women and dudes this now, like. You got your child right there, bro. Don't do this certain situation.
Yeah.
Like last night was a perfect example.
Yeah.
I'm with my home girl last night, man. She bring me some food out.
Right.
I'm like, thank you, bring me. I'm like, okay, I appreciate you. Next thing I know, on the left of the left house, police pulling up 3 deep. But I had forgot while I'm sitting there, a man and this woman going out. He done broke her window. He done went in the house. He done smacked her and some more. And I'm sitting there because she like, don't get out the car. Don't do nothing because she know how I am.
Yeah.
I'm not finna sit there and watch a woman just get her whooped.
Yeah.
Like this not me. Like no matter if you a hoe or not. Like cause what she did, that was her shit.
Yeah.
You got this man. You tell this man come bring the key back to the house, but you gone for 2 hours. You got this man sitting outside the house for a whole hour and some, and you think he not gonna spaz?
Yeah.
Like you literally didn't went out with that next guy, and did your thing, then come back while your kids at the house by themselves
Yeah.
with a crazy dude outside trying to get in.
Yeah.
Like you putting your kids in danger for what? And then you got the police come to my car, cause I'm sitting in my car talking to her. They like, y'all seen? I didn't see. Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
what? She come to my car. Y'all here for? Who is he?
Yeah.
I don't even know you. Can you get away from my car?
Yeah.
Like, nothing being rude. It's just we put ourselves in situations, bro. Like, and I don't know when they gonna get the wake up for it. I don't know if this city type of thing.
Yeah. I don't think so. I think it's a worldwide type of thing because it's I read something and it said it's 2 major ways to control the masses.
Okay.
Through education
Most definitely.
and through media. So media include music, TV, news, everything, like phones, everything. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, okay, let's go over it. In school, we don't learn anything about the home environment. We don't learn anything about being a great partner, being a great spouse, being a great mother, being a great dad. We don't learn it in school.
None of that.
So
None of that.
okay, the school aspect is to the side. Now,
Okay.
what are we being taught in media? Like I said, in the music, it's fuck these hoes, fuck these niggas. Okay, it's let's be a hot girl or let's be a player and pimp women. It is all these type of different TV shows. They got single parents or homosexual parents.
Hey, and I was
like,
sure just finna go there
yeah.
with that one because, like, man, every time you cut the TV on, it,
What?
like, and I don't got an issue with it, but like, I just don't feel like this should be broadcasted to
shouldn't.
young-minded
It
people.
shouldn't.
Just because you making young-minded people just like engage with it
Right.
when this have never been a thing until now.
Yeah.
Like y'all making it a thing now, and y'all making it viral everywhere.
Yes.
Then like, to me being me, I feel like it's a war that's gonna break out between them
Yeah, and the
and,
regular.
and the
yeah.
like, and it's sad to say that, but like, you got a lot of insensitive.
Yeah.
You got a lot of insensitive people out there. Like, I ain't got nothing against what they liking, but me, I shouldn't feel like that should be forced upon
Right.
me to cut my TV on and see that every given second.
But then this where I'm at now with it. To be honest, I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised or anything because if you educate yourself on the history of America specifically, you will see that nothing is continuously broadcast for our betterment. Everything that is put out for us to pick up and for us to program in our head is to keep us on a lower level. It's not to uplift us and uprise us because check this out. If I made money off you being blind, would I ever give you a cure to see? No. Then I'd be broke. What the fuck? Like, if I profit off you not being able to see, everything I advertise to you will continue to perpetrate your ability to not be able to see.
And it's crazy that you say that. Like, I'm one of them people. I ain't gonna lie. You can call me spiritual. I don't even care because one thing about me, I'm not going to the doctor to get medicine.
Yeah.
I'm going to the doctor to get my blood checked, making sure I'm good and levels of that nature. Medicine, I'm not taking medicine. They poison the medicine.
Facts.
You think
Facts, and I'm glad you know that.
You think I'm finna give you some Tylenol, right?
You're right.
And tell you, oh, this Tylenol is gonna fix you up. When in reality, what's in the Tylenol is some stuff that's rewiring your brain to make your body feel this certain way.
Yeah.
When everything is really just a mental state. Like everything you feeling is a mental state.
Yeah.
Like you might have a bruised knee or a broken leg, but like that don't result in you having to go get this kind of medicate. Like your body only go as far as your health go. I'm put it like that.
Yeah.
So if you eating good, you doing your exercise, you doing everything you need, you ain't gotta worry about, oh, I need to go to the doctor and get some antibiotics, oh, I need to go to the doctor to get this.
Yeah.
No, you your own doctor.
Medicine and stuff is not a cure. It's more like, okay, I'm put it like this. It's like a pacifier instead of food.
Temporary.
With the pacifier, the baby calms down for a second because for a temporary moment they feel the satisfaction of what they really want, the bottle or whatever. But it's not a cure. The cure is the bottle. The cure is the baby food or whatever.
Yes.
So with medicine, that's all it is. It's a pacifier. It's like, I'm gonna tell you it's a cure, but all it is gonna fix you temporarily and make you keep coming back so you can be a forever customer. Because if I fix you, let's say I make $50 every time you come to me, and you gotta come to me once a week for the rest of your life. Why the fuck will I fix you up for $100 or $200 for this one-time fee and you never come back? What, like, bruh, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not surprised off America and everybody, well, not everybody, well, a lot of people in America being pro-homosexual or whatever, or pro-trans. Why would I be surprised? I know that the best way for us to unite as a people, the best way for us to go further is a man and a woman. Why do I know that? Because God is the most wise and God is the best knower. If he designed it like that, that has to be the best possible way. So, am I surprised that homosexuality is being broadcasted and advised? No, because the people at the top, in order for them to stay at the top and us to stay at the bottom, they have to do certain things that keep us blind, for lack of a better term. They not trying to uplift us. If they uplift us and now we on the same level as them, they take power away from them. That would be retarded for them to do. So I don't even expect them to do it. I'm like, okay, cool, let's play this game. Let's do it. Y'all wanna promote this, promote that? Cool, come on. Like let's play the game and let me show you how strong-minded I am to break through every little barrier and trick y'all trying to play.
And that's the thing. It's a lot of weak-minded people that fall into the trap.
Facts.
Weak minds is what keep America rich.
Yeah.
A lot of people be like, the poor keep America rich, but the poor is the weak-minded people.
That's why you poor.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why you poor.
The middle class are people that still weak-minded, but still has a strong balanced mind.
Fact, I'm glad you said that.
The rich are literally the people that has beat the fucking Matrix.
Yeah.
They have did everything to manipulate others to get exactly what they want.
Yeah.
And a lot of people be like, so why am I not rich yet? Okay, let's look at your bank statements. Okay, you went to McDonald's this day. You went to TGI Friday this day.
Yeah.
You went and bought Casamigos this night.
Yeah. You went bowling. You went to
main event.
Yeah.
You went to all these different places. Like, it's nothing wrong with going to bowl. It's nothing wrong with going to main event. But it's all about in the ratio of how you doing it.
Facts.
I'm not trying to go spend money every day I wake up.
Yeah.
Because if I'm spending money every day I wake up, that means all the money I have made for that day has just went right back out of the window.
Yeah.
So like it's like I'm working just to stay at a consistent of having something I could keep spending.
Yeah.
Why would I want to do that?
The rat
Like,
race.
come on now.
The rat race.
And of course you're not gonna learn it. They're not gonna teach you that in school because why would I teach y'all how to make money? If I teach y'all how to make money, then this school wouldn't even be open. Like if I teach y'all how to do this, then where is my profit gonna come in? How am I gonna get rich now? But a lot of people don't know how to use the people and the materials that they got around themselves to all get rich. They think about one goal and it's me. It's not always about me. It's about my whole team. And that's something I've been stressing with my guys lately. Like, this not about me, bro. It's about all of us. And the only thing, like my biggest fear is them agreeing with me but not understanding me.
Yeah.
I don't like just to agree. When you agree, I want you to be able to understand what I'm saying because the picture that's engraved in my mind.
I want you to see that exact same picture.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, bruh, I'm on the media lately. I've been seeing people talk about what do they call it? I think they call it like the main character energy or something. You know what I'm talking about? Now, I haven't like dug deep. I probably only seen it like 2-3 times, but from what I'm seeing, I guess this is what they say. If this is what they saying, I agree with like the narrative they paint. A lot of people feel like I gotta be the main nigga. Like, say if we play with the Lakers, a lot of niggas feel like I gotta be Brum. Gee, in order for y'all to win, it don't need to be more than one Brum, cuz. It needs to be one Brum, one AD, one motherfucking coach.
Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, the other niggas important. The coaching staff important. The practice players important. Like, all these, the water boy, all these people are equally important to get this win. Cause, like, if Brum doing what he do, if Brum goal or role is to score 30 points a game, let Brum. If that's what we need to win, do that, Brum. If Dennis Schroeder go, and I know my nigga get buckets, I ain't trying to knock my nigga, but if his role is to only score 2 points a game,
you scored him 2 points.
As long as he
scored
do
him
that,
2 points.
he good. Like, imagine if he scored 10 points. That might knock Brum off rhythm. And now instead of Brum scoring 30, Brum only scored 10. And now that Dennis Schroeder got his 10, he feeling like Macho Man, we lost the fucking game. So I be trying to stress to niggas, everybody don't gotta be the superhero, cuz. Everybody don't gotta be the nigga with the vision, be the nigga with the plan. Some niggas gotta be the niggas that get the plan, you get the instructions, and you go execute. You might be better at executing than I am, but I'm better at the plan than you are. So, nigga, I come up with the plan, you execute it, and now everybody in motion, everybody working towards the same goal, but everybody want to do everything. You want to be the nigga with the plan, you want to be the nigga to do this, you want to be the nigga to do that. What if you're not good at those things? What if your brother better at those things than you? You have to be able to work as a unit. And I heard a beautiful sister named Ava Muhammad say, in order for us to be great at community building, we have to first work on building ourselves individually. And once we do that, we'll be able to come together perfectly. But people don't focus on it. It's all about, oh, what you not doing? Point a finger. Okay. First, before I correct you as my brother, yeah, I see you doing something wrong. Yeah, I want to correct you and help you. But before I get on your ass,
let me examine myself first. And a lot of people, and it's true, man, a lot of people do not examine themselves first.
Yeah.
They instantly are ready to point the finger. Like, why are we pointing the finger when we need to have a sit down?
Yeah.
Let's have a sit down. What's your role? What is your role? What is your role?
Right.
What is my role?
Right.
Just because I'm the leader doesn't mean you can't give me a role.
Facts.
What do you need out of your leader? A lot of people don't get that. Like, and it's just like I'm gonna use my work situation as an example. Like, man, I love my clients. Number one, I love my clients. I love the gym.
Yeah.
But I hate upper management. You're not. So my VP, I'm gonna tell you this. I get a call from my VP every day out of my 6 days of working in a week.
Yeah.
I get frustrated with it because if it's not about numbers or is it not about what are you doing, it's about other dumb shit.
Yeah.
So I'm the type of person where like it's what a 3-man team in there.
Yeah.
It used to be a 5-man team, so now you go from 5 to 3, and then what do you expect is gonna happen? Like, don't you think that the production is gonna go all the way down
Yeah.
due to us not having a fully roster?
Yeah.
So that mean no, out of them 5 people, right? I'm here. So that mean them 2 roles they got dumped off, gotta go.
Right. Y'all gotta pick up the slack.
Come on now.
Yeah.
So, in the thing for a team, right? You give everybody a role so everybody can understand the things and valuable points that they need, so they don't have to keep thinking, oh, what is my role today, or what is my role today?
Yeah.
When you got a team, everybody should have a consistent role, day in, day out, night in, night out. Simple as that.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it should be. You got people over here trying to be fucking Steph Curry when they don't even know how to be Steph Curry.
Yeah.
How you want to be Steph Curry when you're not even practicing like Steph Curry?
Yeah.
You want to be this boxer, but you're not going to the training facility and doing this.
Right.
You want to go do that, but you're not doing like worry about yourself, then worry about others. This what's gonna make the world a way better place.
Yeah.
Everybody's in everybody's business for what? Like, why are you in my business when you're not even handling your business?
Yeah.
Like, you worry about the president of the United States. Go worry about how you finna pay your rent.
What? But I be telling folks this all the time. Like, I was having this conversation with my girl a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. We was talking about politics, and I'm like, gee, I personally don't give a damn. I don't care who become the mayor. I don't care who become the president. I don't care who the hell in the Congress office. Cause, bruh, all of it is a different side of the same coin. Like, okay, Trump was our president. Did your life change? No. Your life was the same. Biden our president. Did your life change between Biden and Trump? No. When Obama was the president, was your life changed? No. Why the fuck do you keep planning on other people to come save you?
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna stop you right there. Our life did change with Brock. Jerica, he the reason why we going through this LGBTQ shit right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm putting that rule out there. We would not be going through that shit. It went for him. But
shit changed for the worse.
Yeah. His ass came in worried about.
And this something I heard a brother say. I'm not knocking Barack.
Yeah, no cap.
Because it's the system. You see what I'm saying?
Different.
I don't think Barack was the reason things didn't get better.
They gave him orders.
So it's just like Barack was the face. I feel like he tried to do things that uplift us, but the system he works in, the people he works with,
they
won't allow that shit.
Allow it.
So it's not our brother fault that he didn't do what we expected him to do. Like, we feel like, oh, we got the first black president, the world for the change. But our premature knowledge is not realizing they not gonna let him do that.
But then this where a lot of black people went wrong too with thinking that like you thought Barack Obama was gonna change our life in 8 years when we have had a white president for over more than 50 years.
What?
You think you thought 8 years or 50 years is gonna change something.
Oh God.
Like we're like you can't even overlap them. You can't even put them on the same.
You thought 8 years was gonna automatically flip the progression that been made from 400 years of slavery. Come on, cuz. If Barack was Superman, Barack can do that. You know what I'm saying?
He was Batman, Superman, leader, judge. He anybody,
if he was all the superheroes,
everybody put together, he still wouldn't be able to
could do that shit.
Just because like that's not how this society or this world is set up to be.
Yeah.
This society and world is set up to be for us to get the short end of the stick.
Yep.
And it's only a few of us that's gonna survive, and the few that do survive don't never help out for real to the people that haven't got it or that's trying to get it because they like, I had to figure it out on my own. You gonna have to figure it out on your own. When it shouldn't be that way, it should be let me go get this information and let me go put this information to the test. Let me let this information work.
Yeah.
And then if it work, let me bring it back. Like it's this dude. I mess with him tough. I met this man at the gym, and he's a wholesaler.
Yeah.
I've been trying to find different ways to escape and to get different money
Yeah.
outside of what I do.
Right.
And dude just laid it out to me. And he was like, man, this is how you wholesale. This is how you do it. We can set up a time date on the weekend or whenever you free. We can do this. Like, you rarely catch people like that.
Right.
Versus people, it's going to be $1,000 or it's going to be $2,000
Yeah.
before you get this information. Like, you charge me all this money before I even know that it's real.
Facts.
Instead of showing me that it's real, let me cash a check. Then come, hey bro, I appreciate
Pay
you
on the
for
back end.
Yeah, bro, like
Yeah.
because it's still good-hearted people out there. Like I'm a good-hearted ass person. I'm not finna go get $100 million and not bring it back to the person that helped me or bring it back to my team.
Yeah.
Like people do things for self.
Yeah.
It can't be just about self. It gotta be for everybody. We can't do things as a solo team. It has to be an organized type thing. Like
And bro, I don't think people understand that because let's say we gonna stick with real estate, like you said. Let's say I wanna get into real estate. I wanna buy a multifamily. Cool. Let's say I buy a triplex. All right. Let's say I do some house hacking. I stay in one unit, rent the other 2 units out. Cool. In order for me to get this 1 unit, let's say I do get a FHA loan or something to fix it up, and bam, I pay 3% down. Cool. What if I still like all this still put together? It's still gonna run me $100,000. I can say, well, I'm gonna save up for 10 years and then I'm gonna get the 100,000 and then I do it all by myself and da da da. That's cool if that's what you want to do that. But wouldn't it make more sense to say, instead of doing it, let me get with like 5, 10 like-minded brothers and sisters that's trying to get into the same goal. And let's say I was gonna make $5,000 a month off this multifamily. Let's say when I get with my brothers and sisters, I probably only make $300 a month. Okay. You might say, oh, hell no, this too big of a drop. Well, if you get with your brothers and sisters, not only can you get in the game sooner, you don't have to wait 10 years.
Facts.
You also building a community with people you can continue to partner with on future investments.
Facts.
But people want to be so closed-minded and not branch off and work with your brothers. Now, I get it. It's shiesty people. Like, just because they look like you, just because they got the same ambitions as you, don't mean they got the same heart as you.
Yeah, so that's the biggest
yeah,
thing.
so I get it. Like, it is risky in a way. Like, this person might run off. This person might be irresponsible and just not hold up their end of the bargain. Like, it's a lot of risk involved. But if you can find those people, find them. Get up with them. And do whatever y'all gotta do in a way to where y'all mitigate as much risk as possible. Like you don't want to just go off trust. Like, oh, I trust you, go do. Nah, like handle y'all business. Like get everything understood. But after y'all get everything understood, build with each other, help each other out. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yes, sir.
it won't necessarily be as hard as we make it if we really come together as a unit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like all this shit go full circle. Like the same people that'll run off on you on their business deal is the same people we was talking about earlier. That's the same type of brother that cheat on his wife for a little miscellaneous reason. That's the same type of sister that do the shit like we was talking about, like that party on the weekend while you got a kid and not handling your business, that go out with another dude while you got this dude sitting in the house. Like these the same type of people. Like I feel like relationships, whether it's a friendship, whether it's your partner, is one of the best foundations we can build in life. Like if you got a good partner, bro, that eliminates so much other shit. Like one of the main reasons people stay at their poverty level is because they had a kid too early. Another one of the main reasons that people lose financially when they older, you probably got a divorce and they ended terrible. 50% of our marriages end in divorce. So 50% of our brothers and sisters are going through trials and tribulations in their personal life that's affecting their financial life. You see what I'm saying? So it's so much more than just, ooh, I like you, ooh, you like me, that plays a part in relationships that we have to really be serious about.
And it's crazy that you say that, because it's literally what I'm like my mindset it with all that because I'm not looking for all that. I'm looking for somebody that understand finance
Yeah.
and that's really go to the next level within their life.
Right.
I don't want you just to go on trips.
Facts.
I go on trips. I go on trips now by myself.
Right.
I'm in Nashville. I'm here. I'm everywhere. I go everywhere. Like right now,
Yeah.
I don't need a woman for that. I need a woman that's gonna come in, financially responsible, strong-minded black woman,
Right.
or woman in general. Just don't have to be black,
Right.
but just like that's not here to say, oh, I got this man. He pay my bills and oh, he do this. No, because you gonna do some of this heavy lifting too.
Facts.
We got a bill before I just let you walk through the park.
Facts.
And women don't understand that neither right now. They think, oh, I look good, I do this. A man should pay all my bills.
What?
You're not getting your bills paid like that.
What?
I'm gonna be for real with you because you do got and then I don't like it on that standpoint neither. Just to put it like that, you got these rich guys out
Yeah.
here making it so easy for themselves. But then for the guys that are working 9 to 5s or that are doing a lot of things like to stay above,
Yeah.
making it so hard on them because them same women that them rich dudes flying up and sending it back to they home
Yeah.
gotta deal with the niggas that's in they
Yeah.
city. And the niggas they city not hitting on with Goo Up and all the other
Yeah.
niggas like YB. These niggas, they not hitting on that. These niggas ain't got no platinum records, no none of that. Most of these niggas still stay in Mondu or just got an apartment, 1 bedroom, shit like that, and
Yeah.
just trying to make it and trying to be able to say that, okay, I got my own space now. Now let me tap into my creative side.
Right.
Because I'm gonna be real with you. You're not tapping into your creative side, living with your people. You're not gonna do that because of the hate in the house.
Yeah.
And I ain't just gonna say it's hate. It's just the dismotivation that's in the house. Like you probably got Mondu in there. Oh, you too loud. Or, oh, you doing it? Or you probably got younger sitting there running
Yeah.
around being loud. Probably got a family member, another family member in that mud doing what they feel like, just throwing you off.
Yeah.
People don't understand. People just don't understand that like sometimes it be time to go ahead and make that big step in life without even having the right supplies that you got.
Oh, hey, that's a good point you touched on, because a lot of times it don't matter if it's financially, it don't matter if it's career wise. A lot of times we'll sit back and say, I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity. That perfect opportunity will never come.
You would never get a perfect
always
opportunity.
be something that's off.
You
Always.
would never get a perfect opportunity. Ain't nothing on this green earth and green and blue earth. Ain't nothing on this green and blue earth is perfect.
Yeah.
God not even perfect. It's just real. He
I would say God perfect. I would say the way we perceive God isn't perfect. I'm gonna say this. Say a young kid die.
Okay.
Like drive by the kid die.
Okay.
We will perceive it as, oh shit. Either one or two things. This an atheist point of view. Like one day I seen this video and they said this is a main point of atheists. And bruh, this is a good point. Like we're gonna go into it. They said either God is not powerful enough to stop the evil in the world, or he isn't righteous enough to want to stop the evil in the world. Because if he is as powerful as we say he is, and there's still evil going on, that means he just don't want to stop it.
So-
or if he want to stop it, but the evil still going on, he's not as powerful as we say he is. So I heard that, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, that's a good argument.
So what's your take on that, though?
Okay, so
What's your take?
I brought that up. All right, so I'm a Muslim, right? Nation of Islam.
Mhm.
So I brought it up to a brother that has more knowledge than me in the nation. So I sent the video to him. I'm like, hey, what you gotta say about that? Like, because I know God is real, but this is such a great argument. I'm like, I just need to hear some higher knowledge to diffuse this argument. So he was bringing up different things the Bible and the Quran says. One thing it says is Allah is the most wise. God is the best knower. So if we try to perceive what's going on, that's damn near impossible for us to judge what's going on if we don't even have proper knowledge on things that's going on in our little personal life. How can we try to perceive the knowledge behind why greater things are happening? You see what I'm saying? Then he was like, okay, but I'm not even gonna give you a vague answer. Let's get deeper into it. So let's say the 400 years of slavery. Like, we're not even taught how gruesome and evil that 400 years was. Like, let's just bring up a random situation, and I can bring up hundreds of situations,
Yeah.
but just to bring up this one situation, they used to take pregnant women, tie them up, cut their stomach open, the baby falls out, stump the fetus of the baby. Like a group of grown ass men stumps the unborn child, kills the child. The woman tied up, screaming, bleeding, in pain, and just witnessed her baby being murdered. They shoot her multiple times, killing her, set the dead body on fire. And it's a group event. Like it's almost like a parade. They bring the city out to watch
Yeah,
this.
this their enjoyment. That was
This
their
their
enjoyment.
enjoyment. And burn the body, take a group picture around the dead
dead
body
body.
and the baby. Like this type of evil shit they will also do in front of the slaves. Like, not only is the city coming out to watch this shit, they make the other slaves watch this shit. You see what I'm saying? So you would think, like I said, cause God gotta be unjust, or God gotta be not as powerful enough. But the proper answer to that question is, like I said, we don't even have the proper knowledge to be able to judge this. Cause keep in mind,
It's
this the type of this a question I brought up to him. If God is the Almighty, why don't God just snap his finger and defeat all the evil? Bruh, this is a perfect answer, I swear. I haven't heard an answer to
I
this
do wanna
question
Hear, I do want to hear this.
better
I do wanna hear
than
this.
the answer I received. Imagine me and you boxing.
Yeah.
I claim I'm the best boxer in the world. I'm
Yeah.
that nigga. Me and you glove up, we in the ring.
Yeah.
First punch, I knock you out cold.
Yeah.
Fight over, KO. That doesn't necessarily prove I am who I say I am. That don't prove I'm the best boxer.
That's your opinion.
That proves I got a lucky hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause say if I am the best boxer and you hit me once and you got a KO, that don't mean you the best boxer. If nigga your first swing you knock a nigga out, you didn't go 10 rounds with a nigga, like everybody spectator say, gee, you really not the best. You just got a good hit. You feel me? But imagine if I go 10 rounds with you.
Yeah.
And every single round,
We going back and forth.
nah, we not even going back and forth. Every single round, I'm beating your ass, but I'm not KOing you though. Like, I'm allowing you to keep going to 10 rounds. Like, I'm going each round showing you, gang, I'm who I say I am. You see what I'm saying?
That is a different breed right there.
Now, that's what he said. Like, that's the perspective of God. Imagine God just snap his finger and get rid of all the evil in the world. You won't necessarily say God who he say he is. It's more like God got a lucky hit or whatever. Like, God didn't really go toe to toe with the devil. God just did some shit to wipe the devil out real quick. If God go toe to toe 10 rounds, showing you, gang, I am who I say I am, then after that, it's like, oh shit, maybe he is who he say he is. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so look. What? So you saying, right? You saying, so do you think God and the devil are going toe to toe right now? Or
I think.
What do you think?
I think the devil is winning by permission. Not the devil is winning because he's greater than.
What you mean by permission?
Okay, so perfect example. Imagine you have a kid, right?
Okay.
And you've been guiding your kid. You like, gang, don't do this,
Yeah.
don't do that,
Yeah.
and you're being a proper teacher.
Yeah.
But you know, as kids, we become overly curious. So if you haven't been, I'm gonna put it like this: say your mama got a room in the house, she like, gang, never go in this room ever. Like, and I don't care what happened, gang,
Never going there.
don't go in this room. Okay. Let's say you've been doing that for 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
and you know the pleasures you get out of going in the other rooms. You know the kitchen got all the food.
Yeah.
You know my game got system gaming. I mean my room got a gaming system. My
Yup.
mama room got all the snacks or whatever. Like so, you
Yup.
know all the joys you get out endeavoring in these other rooms. So, you like,
yeah, this room gotta be
the
lit.
curiosity start getting to you.
Nah,
Even
okay.
if you thinking, it might be some bad shit behind that room. You still curious to know, what the fuck is in there? So imagine your mama been guiding you correctly for the last 10 years, and just you get overly curious and endeavor in what she told you not to endeavor in. Okay, let's say she been telling you, game, if you do this shit gonna cost you. If you do this, you gonna go through pain. I won't make this pain forever. I won't make this pain permanent. But if you do this, you gonna experience pain and you gonna do it anyway. You gonna open the door anyway. Check this out. Is it wise? Is it more wise for your mama to, as soon as you go in the room, hurry up and snatch you out? Or once you go in the room, she say, I told her that what was gonna happen. She let you go through that for a second. And she let you stay in there for, let's say, an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
Which one do you think you will learn a lesson from more?
So okay. Basically, what I'm getting, God is allowing His people to fall in the devil's traps just so they can learn. And it's crazy that you say that. Like, that's crazy that you say that. For real, for
Imagine if I got a child, because
Yeah.
I got a little nephew now. Imagine if my little nephew, I tell him, hey guy, don't touch the stove. It's hot. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. And I've been guiding him properly. I keep telling him don't touch the stove. He listened to me. And one day, he keep trying. Like Monday, he tried to touch the stove. I grab his hand. Come on, guys, stop. Tuesday, same thing. And he keep trying his hardest every day to touch the stove. I'm gonna be like, okay, off me telling him this, he's not learning.
He's not learning.
Because he keep trying to do it.
It's all about actions.
So Sunday, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let him touch that motherfucker. Is this gonna make his fucking arm fall off? Is this gonna completely kill his ability to ever grow again? No. So since I know that, and I'm like, he don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the best knower though. Imagine I'm God in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm the best knower. I know what this stove will do to you. I know how
Facts.
strong you is. I know how
Facts.
well put together your body is. I know when you touch this hot shit, your arm just not gonna fall off. But I know you gonna go through hell from touching this hoe. So Sunday, guess what? I'm gonna let him touch that motherfucker. He gonna be in pain. He is gonna be going through hell for as long as it lasts. If his finger stay on there for 2 seconds, that shit gonna burn. If he continue to be hard-headed, keep his shit on there for 2 minutes, he might get a 3rd-degree burn. But me being the best knower, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let him touch that motherfucker. Why? He is gonna learn more from touching it than he is gonna learn from me telling him not to touch it. Cause obviously I've been telling him, he's still trying to touch it. So is my teaching method working? No. So go touch it. After you touch it, I bet you will touch it again. That's the perspective of God. Gang, go do it. Go through that trial. Go through that tribulation. Cause guess what? After he touch it, and then I'm able to prove to him, like before he touched it, gang, I've been saying for this long, don't touch it. So you see my wisdom is accurate. You see, I told you don't touch it for a reason. So you see beforehand, gee, I'm who I say I am. I'm wise, gang. After you touch it, I'm so wise that I got the remedy and wisdom to fix the illness you caused upon yourself.
Facts.
So now I showed you I'm the most wise beforehand. After you fucked up, I still showed you, gang, I'm the most wise. Now it's undefeatable. I am who I say I am.
It's great. It's great facts though that you saying it. Damn, it yawned you down and took me up. But I ain't gonna lie, it's crazy that you say that. It's crazy that you say that. Like everything you said had nothing but valid points, and you can bag it up. Like you
Facts.
can bag it up. That was a perfect. The only thing I don't like about that,
What?
like not what you said,
Yeah.
but about like
Life in general?
in life in general,
Okay.
the morale about it. Like if I say like back to the
Yeah.
leadership role, Cause that's what basically it is. God got leadership
Right, right.
of this, and the devil is basically a leader of his side.
Right.
So this like me saying, I want to see the best for my people, right?
Okay.
I just don't totally agree with allowing my people to go through the worst
Okay.
so they can understand. Because if I'm telling you this, I've either seen it or I've either been through it myself, so we don't have to go through this again.
Okay.
Why would I want a replay or something that I already played in my vision?
Right.
Why would I want it again or a second or a third time?
I agree with that. Like I won't necessarily say I agree. I would say I understand what you're saying. Let me let me tell you why I would say I necessarily agree. Because, like you said, we are God's children. We are God's followers. He the leader. Like you said, what leader wants to see his people going through treacherous pain and hell?
Come on.
So I do understand what you're saying. Now, this will be my answer to that. The pain you go through is needed. Like, it's not like I do get what you're saying.
Yeah,
that shit is bad.
Yeah,
like,
but it's needed.
It's needed. Like that shit, bro. Like I said, you get your stomach cut open and baby stuffed and set on fire. You might think, gee, how the fuck is this possibly needed? How the fuck is this helpful for our growth? That's how I was thinking at one point. So let's go into it. Like, how is a random evil person doing a drive-by or doing a school shooting and my kid get killed? How is this possibly beneficial to us as a people? Like, how is God possibly put us through this and still saying he loves us and still expecting us to love and follow him? Like, those are great questions.
Okay, and you saying that, right?
Those are great
You saying
questions.
that, right? How do you think a lot of people that are atheists, right?
Right.
Feel like I know plenty of people that are atheists,
Right.
And I can't say like you shouldn't be an atheist because that's what you want and that's how you feel. I can't tell you to be a Christian because I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I can't tell you be a Muslim because I'm a Muslim.
Yeah.
I can't tell you do this because I'm doing this.
Right.
I can only tell you because of the knowledge and like things like it's just a lot that ties into it to even just be able to tell somebody this and that. Especially when it comes to religion.
Yeah.
That's one argument I don't get on.
This is an interesting point. I don't think I told nobody this before. I don't think I have, but this is my thought on atheists and religion and stuff. I say there's nothing wrong with being an atheist if you're rejecting incorrect teachings. Because a lot of the religious teachings we get are incorrect. I'll put it straight like that. They are false interpretations of what those people perceive the Bible or Quran or whatever to say. And as an atheist, let's go over this. Let's say somewhere in the Bible it say, thou shalt not kill. That's I heard this man say, and I won't say it's a necessarily fact unless I get it from the people I deem utterable and the knowledge I receive. But I did hear this other dude say that's a false interpretation, and he proved it. So I really believe it. He said the interpretation, like when they interpreted it to English, they said thou shalt not murder. I mean, thou shalt not kill. The proper interpretation is thou shalt not murder. Murder and killing are two different things. So let's say an atheist, they say, "Hey, I don't believe in the Bible, I don't believe in the Quran." It say, "Thou shalt not kill." My mama and daddy got walked in on in our house and somebody killed them. And me following the Bible would tell me don't kill the person that's transgressing against us. They would say, "Hey, I don't believe in it. I believe in order to protect the people I love, and someone is coming to kill us, fuck, thou shalt not kill. I'ma kill."
Yeah,
they correct in thinking that
because what he did, he really murdered.
Any atheists that say that or say some points like that, gang, I applaud them. They are correct. So I would encourage somebody, before you pick up false teachings, before you pick up incorrect teachings, before you pick up a religion that's only meant to control you and confine you on a lower level, be an atheist. Because if you're an atheist, from my interpretation of it, I don't know any personal atheists, but from my perception of it, I feel like they just going off what life is giving them. They perceive it. I mean, they looking at something, they perceiving it, they understanding it in a way that they can apply to their life and continue to be beneficial. Gang, do what you do. Before you go join a false religion, keep doing what you do. Like
Man.
I advocate religion now. Now that I've became a Muslim, not knocking no other beliefs, because I talked to this girl like a month ago on the podcast, and she was a certain type of Christian. I forgot the name of, but they believe in a lot of points that we as Muslims believe in. So I'm like, oh shit, that's cool.
I feel like this when it comes to religion. I feel like every religion is tit for tat. It's just the teaching within the religion that make it different. Like I hope I ain't making nobody mad with saying it, but like that's just my thought process on it. That's why I said I'm more so putting my feet in the ground, going down, and I'm more of tune. I like to be in tune of what's going on in reality. I'm not finna read no Bible and go through all that, and because it's been rereading 14 times.
More than that.
Like
I don't think I'll exaggerate. I know it's over 100, but I think if I'm not tripping, I'm gonna make sure I do my research after this. It's for sure 100% fact over 100, but I think it's over 300.
So look, you telling me if you rewrote, if you, me, whoever, it don't matter who, rewrote anything
300
times, do you not think I'm finna falsely advocate anything that's in there?
Then check this out. We've been in slavery 400 years.
Yeah.
It was literally illegal to read or write.
So why not?
The people giving us the books. We don't know English. We didn't come here speaking English. So the people giving us the books, giving us the book in English, teaching us English. We can't read or write, so we don't necessarily know what the fuck the books say. They have control over the publishing. They have control over what slaves they give the Bible to. The first slaves they brought up in ranking was slaves they made preachers. So the only reason I would even kind of treat you better is if you take on the same religious beliefs as me, and if you take on the same decision makers I take. Like, what the fuck? Like, fool. That's why I'm like, G, if you want to be an atheist, hey, do what you do. The only reason I'm advocating religion now is because the teachers I'm getting now, that's the reason I'm able to speak on all the shit I'm speaking on now. The teachers I'm getting now is the proper teachers, is the uplifting teachers, is the teachers that's not confining you to join religion as a control type of thing. It's confining you to join religion to grow and prosper in an upward direction.
Facts.
So now that's the only reason I'm advocating religion. But I will also say this. If somebody really hell bent on not trying to join no religion, they like, nah, I want to just keep doing what I'm doing. If you want me to be real, you still being a follower of God. Because let's say if God say you should murder, you should steal, you should lie. Like, it's other things, but let's just say them the only three principles.
Main three.
If you an atheist, or if you spiritual, or if you whatever, and you still follow those same
you still
three,
gonna live by them three.
You might not be you might not be saying, oh, I'm living by these three because of God. Like, you might not believe in a God, or you might not believe in the same interpretation of God I believe in. But if you still following these same three things, guess what? You're still following God. You're not necessarily saying it. You're not giving him the praise or props or whatever. But hey, I'm sure, I can't speak for God, but I'm sure if God had two people, one of these people is praising him, saying, oh, I'm a follower of God, but they going against these three codes, and the other person saying, I don't believe in God, but they following these three codes, I can guarantee you
God gonna pick the one that's following his code then versus the person that's not following his code. They even though they saying that they Christian and all this. And I think, man, like, You can go on and on about this
Yeah.
topic just because it can lead anywhere. And then there's another thing. And like one thing I don't do, I don't too much talk politics and religion with
Yeah.
people because like them the two things that can either get you can go two ways with it.
Yeah.
You either gonna get cussed out
Yeah.
or motherfucker gonna try to kill you.
Yeah.
Just because this they way of thinking, they way of belief. Like you go tell an older, you go tell an older or some older people about that you don't believe in the Bible or that you, boy, they
Boy,
gonna
you
flip
bet
the
not.
house over.
Boy, you bet not.
What you mean? You the devil's son or something? Like,
What?
come on.
Oh,
Now.
you
It's
worship
not,
the devil. What,
it's not.
bruh?
It's not even that. It's just like, how do you expect me? How do you expect me to use something that was used against my people?
Yeah.
How you expect me to use something that you trying to use against me?
Right.
Um, where the evidence of all this? Like,
Yeah.
like everything in life is evidential. So how did you get a book from thousands of years ago? So you tell me one person just been turning their book back in the whole time?
Yeah.
You tell me that book hasn't been lost not one time
Yeah.
before y'all like before all this? Like, how was we even making copies of this?
Facts.
What-
Like to touch back on what you were saying about like as the leader, you don't want your people. You shouldn't want your people going through this much hell. Like, um, imagine if have you ever lost a great lump sum of money before?
yeah,
Okay. So imagine like, bruh, this is all the money you got. Like, let's say you lost 10,000. Like, bruh, this is literally all the money you got. You don't got another 10,000 over here, another 10,000, bruh. This 10,000 is all the money you have. You lose it for whatever reason. Whether it's a bad decision, whether it's a mistake, whether you had to spend it on responsible reasons that just took all your money, whatever the reason, guy, you lost all the money you've been working hard for. Which one would you learn more lessons from and grow as a man more from? You lose the money today, and tomorrow, magically, just through the sky, God just say, "Okay, because I love you and because you my son, here, here go your 10,000 back." You gonna be like, bruh, you not gonna learn no lessons from that, and you probably get worse from that. You probably lose
it's gonna attempt.
responsibility, accountability. You probably lose any um moral principles you got on money because you like to just get it back. But imagine God say, "Guy, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I don't want to see you going through hell, but trust me when I say I'm the best doer. I'm gonna let you lose this 10,000 because you gonna go through hell trying to get it back. But the process you go through, that's trying to get it back, you gonna learn so much, cause you gonna grow as a man so much that when you get this 10,000 again, it might take 2 fucking years. When you get this 10,000 again, though, you gonna be
It's gonna be
so
way more valuable.
developed.
It's gonna be way more
And it's gonna
valuable.
be so much harder for you to lose this again. So we went through hell. We still going through hell. We still oppressed. So a lot of people say, "Hey, God can't be real," but like we can understand that point.
No,
We
for
we
real.
can we can fully understand
Nah,
the
for
example of letting a baby touch a hot stove. We can fully understand it. We can fully understand us losing all our life savings and going completely back to ground zero. And we understand the process behind how it make us so much better. So keep in mind that same concept about going through 400 years of slavery and torture. Now, I get like, bruh, there's two totally different things. I do get that. But just like we can understand and we got foresight on the stove and the money situation, we probably, like, not even probably, we have to understand that we just don't got the same foresight on slavery and shit. Like, just like the baby thinking we unfair and unjust for letting him touch the motherfucking stove.
But
Like, the
it's not
baby
even-
think we the bad guy.
Nah,
So
but we
ju-
not. We
just
told
like-
you to stop.
Yeah, just like we think God the bad guy, it's that same situation. The baby don't understand why we let him do that. But we, since we have a greater knowledge, we just like, baby, trust me. You see what I'm saying? So God probably just said, "Gang, trust me. Y'all don't understand what I'm doing. Just like the baby don't understand what we doing." So that's the answer to that question.
And it's crazy. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. Like how you said God, like you don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't
But
know what
like,
I'm doing.
the format, I'm gonna say it like this: the format of how God is approaching it is making a lot of people be like, what's next?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's very hesitant, like
Yeah.
because just put this on. But you seeing somebody that you love like get killed
Yeah,
for no
crazy.
reason, bro.
Yeah.
Like, how much longer do you think you gonna keep the faith within God?
Yeah.
Like that, and a lot of people be like, the devil make it more easier for you to come to him
It
and
do.
go to God,
It do. I
because
think
the
it say
devil's
that
gonna
somewhere in
talk
the Bible.
the devil's gonna talk to you on a more calm and softer
Yep.
voice. Like, God probably talk to you with a little upness in his voice,
Yeah.
but like, as a man, I ain't gonna lie, that's why a lot of men don't go to church. That's why a lot of men don't do this, because men are men are hard to move than women.
Yeah.
It's hard to move. It's hard to move us. It's easy to move a woman. It's easy to point a woman in the right direction because
Yeah.
they only going to where they want to go.
Yeah.
Man, we battle ourselves. We battle society. We battle literally everything day in,
Everything.
day out. And sometimes it is a man, we be like, damn, this the same shit today. This the same
What,
chapter today.
cuz?
Like, and then we go home and deal with somebody that we think supposed to have our back or know supposed to have our back,
What?
and
Talk about
and
it,
they don't
cuz.
do nothing but like bring us more down. Like,
Talk about
and
it, cuz.
they make dudes feel like it's mandatory for you to do this for me, or mandatory for me to do that for you, but they don't replicate the same energy back
What?
at all. And everything, I think everything is going back into their relationship standpoint. Everything is about replication. Like, everything is literally about replication. Because if you doing this and you not receiving it back, how are you gonna feel in the long run?
Okay.
How, like, you get this girl $100, that's your last $100.
Right.
She got 10,000. She don't even give you 100 back.
Right.
How is that gonna make you feel?
Right.
It's all about replication, and people don't understand the replication. People only want for themselves.
Yeah.
I done been caught in so many situations where all I have done was did for others, and still to this day I still hang around some of them people and they don't do for me. And it's like, how you think I'm feeling?
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm at an open standpoint in my mind and within my eyes. And within my eyes, I can see everything I need to see to understand on how to approach the situation going forward,
Yeah.
or how to do things this way. Oh, I used to do this, but I'll never do that again. Like,
Facts.
it's just shifting. It's just shifting in perspective, and that's why I'm saying, like, everything, like, right now, it's such a hand-to-hand topic, because you can use the God situation with the relationship situation.
Yeah.
You can use the relationship with the God situation,
Yeah.
but
I feel like everything. Oh, bro, you just reminded me of something. Cause I've been saying this for the longest. Everything, for a lack of a better word, is connected. Because
facts,
like you said,
facts.
with the same principles we talk about with God, we can apply that to relationships.
Most
We can apply
definitely.
that to friendships. We can apply that to family. We can apply that to jobs. We can apply that to hobbies. We can apply that to
Facts.
interests. Like, I'm putting it like this. Um, one of the best ways I learned about me is through nature, like through trees, through animals, through science. Like, I'm putting it like this. One thing I learned about our cells, like,
Mm-hmm.
our body will bring infection. Like, we'll get some type of infection. Our body, basically, for lack of a better term, already got all the infections already inside it, but it got such a small percentage that it doesn't affect us. It doesn't make us ill. But once we get the infection, let's say if I get the flu, my body
I already got the flu.
already got the flu just a little bit. So when I actually get the actual disease, my body like, okay, guy, like, we kind of prepared for this. Like, all right, let's go to war, let's fight. Bam, my body beat it. Now that my body caught it before, my cells adapt to it to where, hey, guy, we know how to handle this shit. So when we get it again, we can beat it. Like, we beat the ass this time. So when I learn shit like that, I'm like, bruh, how like incredible is that? Like our bodies showing us how we supposed to be with life. Once we
Facts.
face something once, yeah, it might be kind
We
of hard.
already know it
Yeah,
though.
like we really already inside us got the capabilities we need to overcome this. But the first time going through it, it might be kind of difficult. But once we go through it the second time, the third time, just like the cells inside our body do it, our brain do the same thing. Hey, guy, we been through this before. Oh, we
Facts.
straight. Hey, I lost
Facts.
2,000 again, guy. I lost 2,000 before.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I done
like
did that
yeah,
before.
this shit still hard. Fuck, I gotta start off from ground one again. Fuck, it's stressful. Da 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 da. But hey, when I did it last time, I thought I'd never recover.
Nah, for real.
It's still gonna be
Nah, for
damn near
real.
just as hard this time. But hey, I know for a fact I got this shit. Like last time, it took me like a year, 6 months.
6
Hey,
months, and then this time probably gonna take you 4 months.
4 months.
And then this time gonna probably take you 30 days.
What?
And I'm glad you talking about time because a lot of people don't understand that timing is important.
Yeah.
Timing is everything. Like you don't get to where you need to go without time.
Yeah.
Like people think, oh, I'm supposed to have 100 mil by 30. Man, you probably have about 25. You just lock in and be quiet.
What?
Like,
What?
like
What?
I ain't like, I don't even care. I'm finna expose my homeboy. Like, he kind of made me mad, man. That man said, bro, we finna turn up our whole 20s, and then we're gonna be rich at 30.
I hate when niggas say that.
And then
What?
I had a conversation with my other homeboy while he wasn't around. I'm like, hey, fool, how we gonna be rich at 30 if we out partying at 20, fool? I'm like, how we gonna be rich at 30 if we out partying? Man, shook his head. I said, all right, fool, I know what I'm finna do. I'm finna just take a little step back, can't
Yeah,
focus on me, cause I'm driven to be successful enough to where I don't have to go clock in.
Right.
I'm trying to be able to move around how Anthony want to be able to move around.
What?
Like I can't move
Say that.
around. I can't move around when Target, Best Buy, Esporter.
Oh,
I can't move
God.
around when they want me to move around because it's not my destiny or my purpose.
Right.
My destiny and purpose is far beyond them walls. Like, and people don't understand that. People think their destiny is going out partying every day.
What? That shit
Or,
bogus.
or going out and getting fucking drunk, or going out and smoking weed every day. Like, I feel like you smoke weed every day, you're literally battling something. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm used to be one of them people where like I will smoke every day,
Yeah.
like 3, 4, 5 blunts a day,
Yeah.
probably 10 if I'm around a group of people. But like, I found out why though. Like it was me battling. It was me battling myself. Me battling like family deals. It was
Yeah.
me battling. Who am I becoming, or how when I do become this person, how is this going to affect others around
See,
me?
I think I got the lucky end of the stick with it because, for one, drinking is disgusting to me.
Yeah.
I never got hooked on drinking.
Yeah,
So I feel like I got lucky with that because I know some people like, oh, this great. Da, da, da. So
Most definitely.
so it's easier for them to get hooked on it than it is for me. So I feel like I got lucky on that part. With smoking, I feel like I got equally as lucky because with smoking, it's not like nasty. Don't leave a bad taste in your mouth or whatever. But with smoking, the reason I never got hooked on it is because it never really did much for me. Like I probably, like, no exaggeration, only smoked like 10, 15 times in my whole life. So I wasn't a smoker. You see what I'm
Smoker,
saying?
yeah.
But like, I smoke every now and then, like special occasions type
Yeah.
shit. All right, cool. So it's one time, like, usually I just do it for that, just for fun and giggles.
yeah,
The reason I stopped doing that is because I'm like, okay, for one, I don't like feeling not in control of myself as a grown man.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't like anything, not a person, not a substance, not a system, anything having control over me, the way I think, the way I move, the
Okay.
way I operate. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, fuck no. That's the first thing.
Okay.
When I get high, I'm still me, but it's like I just
You a
feel
thumbed down
different.
version of
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm like, bro, I don't want nothing else having control over me. That's the first thing. The second thing is sometimes it'll be like difficult for me to remember what just happened the night
Facts.
before. Like I get
Facts.
high as hell, And then I be like,
Thanks.
damn, for what did we do last
What did we
night?
do? Like,
And, like that's a horrible feeling. Cause then the third thing, this what really set it off. So bam, I stopped smoking after peeping this shit. I'm like, yeah, this shit stupid. Like I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I feel good when I'm under the influence." I like being sober. Like I enjoy myself. Like us right here talking,
most definitely.
I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, I'm
most
enjoying
definitely.
being present. You see
Nah,
what I'm
for
saying?
real.
So that's the one thing. Then secondly, when I was going through what I went through with my ex, I'm going through it right. I spark a blood up, right? Gee, I'm thinking, cause I'm trying to understand why all this going on. I'm trying to think differently, take on different perspectives, trying to think outside the box, help cope with myself by finding an understanding. Cause me personally, I can't move forward or be okay without having a proper understanding of whatever happened. So I'm trying to smoke to see, damn, while I'm sober, guy, I can't understand why the fuck she would do this. So I'm trying to get high to see if I would understand. Swear to God, guy, smoked, went straight to sleep. And I was like, gee, I would never do this. Like this shit done, this shit dead. I'm thinking I'm finna smoke to help bring a solution about. Yeah, I smoked and went to sleep. Woke up with the same problem. I'm like, bro, fuck this shit.
Cause it's temporary.
It's temporary,
People don't understand that weed is temporarily. Like that shit is temporary.
No cap.
That shit, like, man. I'm gonna say this year I done spent. I done spent quite a little good little piece of money on marijuana,
Yeah,
and I thought that shit was gonna do me a favor with reaching the level I'm trying to hit this year.
yeah,
Then as I done sat back and smoked and more, and I done looked at the blunt and said to myself and said to the blunt, like, you is the issue.
yeah.
You gotta
Hey,
get
I'm
away
glad
from
you
me.
identified that.
Because I'm just sitting back and I'm just smoking for what? Like, I haven't really worked out in 2 months.
Yeah,
Because I haven't had any motivation, any pushing within myself to even pick up the weights and do what I'm knowing to do. Like, I done gained 20 pounds since November
yeah,
of last year. Like, shit. Even though that's not the biggest I done been,
yeah.
I done been as high as 210 pounds and
Damn.
250 pounds. Like, I done been
Damn,
in
you
them
lost a lot
range.
of weight.
Man, hell yeah. Like, it was all about consistent grinding though,
Yeah.
doing it. I can't stay consistent with weed, and I'm not saying, and I ain't trying to be one of them people. Oh, weed is my weed is this, weed is that. Like, if you smoking, you can be productive. This for you.
Yeah.
I can smoke and be productive, but do I choose to be productive? No. When I get high, it's time to relax.
Yeah, it's time to chill.
It's time to chill. Like, that's the simple thing about it. Like, when I'm on it, I'm either trying to go with some help
Yeah.
or just be by myself and chill. Like, all that everyday shit, all that, man, I'm finna get high on the way.
Yeah. Then this my thing. G, let's say you got 100 mil. Hey, guy, I'm not necessarily saying now go do things that are detrimental to yourself, but you can
go do
yeah,
that.
you can do
because
that.
you got the funds to
Yeah.
fund it.
Guy, if you not in a position where you are financially independent, meaning
Facts.
you don't rely on other people for your bread. If you fall out with whoever
Facts.
you fall out with, you will still be sustainable. If you not on that level and you spending however, but I don't care what you spending though. It can be on dates, it can be on clothes, it can be on drugs, it can be on alcohol, bro, whatever. You are bullshitting. Gee, be disciplined enough to sit the fuck down, focus on a specific goal, identify what steps you need to take to reach that goal, eliminate everything that takes you outside of that goal, and attack the fucking goal. It's like it sounds easy. The shit hard. I'm not saying it's the
everything you
easiest thing.
said, that shit hard as hell.
This shit hard.
And that's why That's why the ratio between it, what you just said, is like 80-20,
Hell
really
yeah.
90-10, if I'm being
Yeah.
exact.
95,
Now
5.
me 95, we keep on going 99 1%, like
Oh
however you want to
God.
go about it, like because one thing I have learned, like, and this just working at the gym, like
Yeah.
this just being around people. People are so undisciplined. Like
What?
even trainers such as myself, like I get undisciplined with myself
Yeah.
just because of situations.
Yeah.
But the moment you are disciplined with yourself is the moment you have nothing to worry about. Because you being disciplined with yourself, your funds are always gonna be okay.
Right.
Your meals, the meals that you're consuming are always gonna be top tier meals.
Right.
Your drive, the things that you drive, the things that you do for fun are gonna always be well put together,
Right.
tightened up, and not looking like you're just doing shit just to be
Yeah,
doing
just
shit.
random shit.
Like once you become disciplined, once you become focused on your why, your how, your when, like all that, you won't be sitting here, you won't be sitting in the room just smoking weed all day.
What?
Because you're gonna be so locked in here to where you either gonna be picking your phone up and grinding within your phone, and not just on your phone to be on your phone,
Yeah.
but like literally grinding, searching up videos and
Facts.
doing stuff
Facts.
to promote yourself to get to that next level on what you keep on complaining about, where you wanna be. Like I done got to a standpoint where I don't even like. I used to complain. Like I ain't even gonna say I wasn't a complainer. Like
Yeah.
I used to complain. I used to like, bro, I want to be rich, bro. I
Yeah.
want to do this, but like, how am I gonna say I want to be rich or say I want to do this and say I want to do that when I'm not putting in no effort to do that?
You wanna know what's funny? This is the funny thing about knowledge. And it's I love that our brain work like this. Once you come across a certain type of knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
your brain won't even allow you to comfortably go back to how you was previously before the knowledge. Like let's say you already identified, gang, weed is not the best thing for my progression to become the man I want to become.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's say situations happen, like some real tough shit in your life happen.
Yeah.
You pick the weed back up. Cool. You won't even be able to be genuinely happy doing it only because now you already got a greater knowledge that won't permit you to be happy doing it. Like now you know how money is. Now you know, gang, I'm working for 10, 15, $20 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slaving.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing shit I don't necessarily like.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you have a knowledge knowing is niggas that do wholesale that's making
Mhm.
10, 15, 40,000 a wop,
100K.
100K a
A
wop.
100K a deal. I
It's
just seen
niggas
I just seen that last week.
Yup.
Oh, dude, I was hitting
Yup.
it might close. I'm like,
like you like, okay, this niggas I don't even make 100K in a year. He just made
He
a
just made
100K on the
100K in
deal. It took
one
him
deal.
a month, 2 months. Okay. Now you getting it in your head. You like,
Yeah.
okay, it's people having clothing brands.
Yeah.
They making 10K a month.
Yeah.
They doing this. They having all this positive influence and living the way they want to live. Like now that you taking in all this different knowledge, and not only are you seeing it, you get the knowledge of behind the scenes on how to do these things. You linking up with dude that do the real estate. You seeing he's a regular dude. Is he black?
Mm-hmm.
You seeing he a regular brother like me, like woo, and you seeing he's living such a different way that I'm living. His reality is such different than my reality. Like, bruh, now after seeing that, you will never be genuinely happy and comfortable not achieving it. Now that you got it in your head, now you like, gang, hey, I, I'm going after this shit, and if I don't get it, I'm pissed. I'm gonna go after it again.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how you just brought up like brought that up. Like, man, when I was talking to him, it's the way dude live, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I think God sent him my way just for that reason.
Yeah.
To show me that I can live the way I've been saying I want to live. But just like now he's like, it's in your face now. You got it. Now
Yeah.
you finna get the tools that you can do the exact same thing that allowing him to do it. This man's schedule is so fucking amazing to the point where 5 in the morning he working out. 5 to 7 is his workout time.
Yeah.
8 to 11 is his self-reading time, where it's just him meditating, reading the Bible, reading a book,
Yeah.
like doing productive shit. Between what it is, 12 to 1, grabbing something to eat.
Yeah.
2 to 6 is him working, literally making phone calls, getting people on the phone, getting deals going. So from like 7 to like 11, this man either with his girl or daughter or chilling.
Like, that's lit.
Like, do you not know, like,
that's lit.
weekends he free, he out. Like, this man is out the state right now.
Yeah.
Man, I look on this and I'm like, bro, this the life I'm manifesting for myself.
Yeah.
This the life, like, if I can't get it, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
If
Facts.
I'm gonna have to take
Facts.
it, like, and this just the standpoint where I'm getting to and where I'm going to. I cannot keep being the same dude I was last year.
Facts.
I can't be the same dude I was last month. Like, everything that I'm on and everything that I'm trying to progress to is about being better than I could ever even imagine myself even becoming.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to be just at a steady pace.
Just complacent.
Just complacent.
Yeah.
I can't be complacent. I done been complacent before.
Yeah.
I can't go back to being
Facts.
complacent and liking
Facts.
being complacent.
Then
What?
like these type of conversations make me feel good and make me happy. Like me knowing where I'm trying to get. Hearing another black man striving to get to the same point.
Facts.
Hearing you link up with another black man that's already where we trying to get and continuously doing
gonna
better.
Keep doing it.
Like, it's a man named Elijah Muhammad.
Mm-hmm.
He said, like, you need to link up with a few like-minded people. And
to
like,
get what you gonna
yeah,
get.
Yeah, like, don't just link up with one. Don't just link up with two. Like, link up with a few like-minded people. So hearing this type of shit, like, hearing us get together talking about this shit, hearing you get together with the other dude, like, just hearing us as a unit, like, group together, like, help each other out, like, shit just really make you like,
I gotta send him your way. So I think like, y'all do this right here.
Shit, we can bring him back and bring you back, like, all three of us on the same joint. Then after this, make sure you text me your email. I got ebook in my email that's going over creative financing ways and real estate deals. So I'm gonna send you the ebook. It's a good ebook too. You know, brother, he from Memphis, named Rich Porter. Nah, his name Tour Reporter. His Instagram Rich Porter.
I heard of the name. What, he on brown skin?
Yep.
Bro, I know you talking about you.
That real estate dude. That's his ebook. So yep, I see you that joint.
Most definitely. Make sure that we do this. On me, I'm gonna reach out to that man after we get done, cause I think his mindset, bro, like, it's like no other. It's just like no other. Like, he really made me just engage with that inner me again. Like, I haven't felt that childhood me in so long, because I've been so much of grinding of the man I'm trying to become.
Yeah.
And doing that, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm gonna just get everybody out there. Just if you a man, you a dude, bro. Grind, but don't grind so hard that you lose yourself within the grind, because you can easily do that. Don't grind so hard. Like, grind hard, but don't grind to the point where you're gonna lose yourself. You feel yourself losing, ease up just for a split second, then put that pressure back on.
Now, going to that, what you mean lose yourself? We gonna wrap it up on this note.
Okay.
What you mean, like, losing yourself? Because my perception of it is, I do understand what you said, but I want to make sure I understand what you're saying. That's why I'm saying,
Okay.
Explain it.
Watch
my perception of it, work your ass off. No matter how you feel sad, I get it. Life is hard. Like, I'm not being too insensitive. Life is difficult. Keep working. Like, I know that sound hard. I got my heart broke, nigga. I didn't hop on my stock charts, nigga. I didn't do anything. I didn't work out. I didn't do anything for the podcast. Nigga, I didn't do nothing for months. Like, so I'm not being a hypocrite, guy. I get it. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, but that set me back. So my advice to other people, don't do that. You feel sad? Keep working. You get your heart broke? Keep working. Your nigga die? Your family member die? Keep working. You see what I'm saying?
So look, what you saying, that's true.
Yeah.
Not doing it, that's not what I mean. Like, when I mean take a break, I don't mean take a break for weeks, months, days. Like, you got a day or two in your schedule of that you can do out of the year. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
give you 6 days minimum
yeah.
of work that you should be able to put in there, especially when you grind it. It's 6 days out of a year. It's what 365
Yeah.
days, right? Let's say five. Let's just use five. But since it's not 366, it's 365.
Right.
So let's just say five. 5 days shouldn't hurt you out of 360.
Yeah.
Out of 365, 5 days should not kill you.
Yeah.
Take at least five because I, I'm saying this because I have seen this.
Yeah.
I was seeing men work day in day out and get the bottom end of the stick and still be in a fucked up position with them grinding.
Yeah.
So what is the point of you grinding if you're gonna be back at square one?
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. If you feel like, just say your mama or daddy, cousin, somebody, one of them get hurt or get died, something, you gonna need that day to yourself, or where you like, oh shit, I don't feel like doing nothing.
Yeah.
But in the back of your mind, you should be having grinding on your brain.
Yeah, yeah,
It shouldn't go away just because you take a day off out of a year. You shouldn't lose. You shouldn't lose while you doing this.
Yeah.
Like that day that you take out don't mean going to drink. That day don't mean going to fuck some shit up. that mean go within yourself and just relax,
Yeah.
just breathe, just walk, just go exercise,
Ooh.
go do that. That's a
What-
day off in my eyes.
What do you like? Have you ever been depressed before?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't think we talk about this enough, especially as black men.
Okay.
What did you do? You will go first and I'll go after you. What did you do to help pull you out of that, or help better you, or help get you back on
On track.
surface level? Yeah,
Okay.
back on track.
So
Like what processes or what like methods did you pick up, information did you pick up, or whatever?
So I'm into reading.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it like that. That's one. Like I told you, I'm into nature. I'm into stuff like that.
What type of stuff was you reading?
Man, I went.
Or was
out-
it just anything? Like it just like just reading in general
Okay,
made you feel better.
So I read. I'm still reading because I haven't finished the book.
Okay.
48 Laws of Power. That's one.
My nigga, what's not Robert Greene?
Yeah,
Yep.
that man is goated. His other book, I cannot think of the name of it right now, but he got another book that
Yeah.
I was dipping and dabbling in, and it's this woman that came to the gym and dropped her book off that I've
Okay.
been reading, and her book. It's some fucked up people in the world. I'm gonna put it like that.
Okay.
Cause in her book, she go in depth through the shit that she has been through.
Okay.
Man, in that book, that just gave me some motivation.
Okay.
Just to see your story, that gives me motivation.
Okay.
That got me out of my depression.
Okay.
That made me be like, my situation is not worse than that person's
Okay.
situation.
Now I understand what you're saying. So you like when you going through whatever situation you going through, you feel like fuck, like why me?
Come
Like,
on now.
but when you start to see, damn,
Everybody
my
life is
shit
different.
better. Yeah, my shit better than they shit, or my shit better than they shit. So you start realizing, fuck, my shit hard, and
Yeah.
damn, it's hurt me so much. But I have to understand
Who I am.
that, yeah, like it's not the worst.
Come on.
It's not the worst. And I seen like seeing other people triumph shit that's worse than you really helps. So it's this dude I just talked to last week, and he was homeless. He was on the side of the road. Seeing his sign. Sign said, "Just got divorced. I don't got nothing." Bam, like any brother or sister I see out, I always try to
Most
stop him.
definitely.
So bam, I gave him a $2, and he just gets telling me a story while we at the red light. He like, gee, I'm from Nashville. I was married 20 years, and my wife got pregnant by my brother. So, like, seeing him go through that and seeing such a fucked up situation, I'm like, damn, even though my shit was bad, like, bruh out here, like, trying to rebuild his life after 20 years of giving his life to his partner. So I'm like, bruh, I know my shit was bad. I know I went through pain through my shit, but you right, cause seeing other people get through shit or
give you a
go
reality
through
check.
shit, yeah, that's way worse than yours. It's like
Yeah.
it humble you.
It give you a reality check
Yep.
for real, for real. Like Man, and it's crazy that you say that. I'm gonna touch on it, then we gonna
Finish
stay
that.
right
Yeah.
here. Um, men get the short end of the stick
Yeah.
when it comes to situations like that. Cause in the system, how it's set up,
Right.
a man could be with a woman for however long, and she can decide to divorce him, or he can decide to divorce her. And by law, a woman is gonna take everything:
Yeah.
house, car, stocks, 401,
Yeah.
pension. Like we can
Yeah.
go list on
Yeah.
like.
And she get the kids.
She'll take half your body if they allow, goddamn. And like,
Yeah.
but that's just how it is, though. Like, and I feel so bad for men because it's like we grinding all day for this woman at the house, and then just to find out she doing sneaky things,
What?
and then we can't do nothing about it because if we do something about it, it's gonna end up into a divorce. And if we end up into a divorce, right, I'm gonna end up probably homeless if I don't
Facts.
if I don't have A through Z
Facts.
in order. But man,
So touching back to what you said, you were
yeah.
saying reading, and seeing other people go through worse situations.
Most
What
definitely.
else?
Man, actually putting my feet into the grass and
Yeah.
walking around and trying to feel the weather.
So what put you on there? Cause I just did that a couple weeks ago. Like, I went grounding a couple weeks ago. I went
Man.
sun gazing a few days ago. So I'm into that type of stuff now. And the reason I got into that type of stuff was because of my depression. I was figuring out like what ways can I be happy? What ways like help you get over stress and da 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 da. And so what how did you get hip to
Let
that
me
stuff?
let me ask you this before I say this.
Yeah.
How did you feel when it happened? How did you feel once you grounded?
Man, really, since I just did it with my girl. That was the first
Okay.
time me grounding, and that was the first time me sun gazing too. Like we did it together, and bro, really just being in nature in general. It's just so relaxing and calming. Food. Then especially when you go there with certain intentions, like you go there, I'm finna intentionally nigga take my shoes and socks off, put my feet in the
Feet in the
grass.
ground.
Yeah, I'm finna intentionally as the sun set, just look at the sun and
Uh,
bruh, when you go there with intention, it just make you feel so good and so relaxing, fool. Like,
Man.
bruh, you like it sound like, especially as black men, it sound like, oh, what the fuck y'all talking about, bruh? If y'all just go do it, go
Nah, y'all gonna
experience
feel
it.
the difference. And okay, I'm gonna tell you two people.
Okay,
So Illuminati,
okay.
like
I seen he be on some spiritual shit, but I
Bro,
never tapped into his
bro,
spiritual
I
shit.
ain't
I
gonna
see like
lie.
little funny clips of him saying spiritual shit on Instagram, but I
Nah,
never really tapped into it with him.
dude is different.
Okay.
Dude is not the same dude he was when he first got into the
On 2K and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you gotta separate. You gotta separate young minded and advanced minded.
Yeah.
He's advanced minded now. Playing 2K, that was young minded.
Yeah.
That's what he thought was what he wanted to do or
Right.
what he needed to do what he needed to do. This man, he goes on and on about the benefits of it, and then I have to do my own research.
Right,
I'm not
right,
just gonna
right.
take everything that you tell me. So I do my own research. Dr. Sylvie,
Yeah.
that's number two. That's who put it out there too about getting in the sun, looking up. Lisa Lopez, AKA Left Eye.
Okay.
She's another person that I looked into it with about healing the body and
I heard
going
somebody say, I don't know if I heard a clip or something. I heard somebody say she was on it, but I don't really know much about it. I ain't
Come
looking
on.
to it, but I did
Yeah.
hear somebody say that.
Dr. Sylvie was
Yeah.
here with it. She actually helped Dr. Sylvie out with his
Yeah.
his things he was trying to get done. But like it's just different people, and I can't think of my last dude. I know you be seeing him all over the internet on TikTok and stuff like that. Dark skinned dude with the locks. They took him to jail.
Yeah. No, they took him to jail. I'm finna say it's a dude named Yaki or some
No,
Awakened.
Not him. That's the other dude.
Okay,
The other
with dreads, they took him to jail.
Yeah. Yes. Yup.
He kind of light skinned, not
No.
caramel, like he like your color.
Yeah. I can't think of it now, but yeah,
Is
him too.
he like a Jamaican dude, or I'm thinking of
Not
somebody else? I might be thinking of
don't think
somebody
he
else.
Jamaican,
Okay.
bruh. He like
You said what skin tone he is?
it might like brown, like not brown, but like dark skin.
Oh, he
like,
dark
He in
skin.
that kind of tone. Like I can't
With
even think of his
dread.
name,
He
bruh.
like of our day, like he around now, or he was a like older dude.
Nah, he ain't no old dude. He like 30, close to 30.
Damn,
20.
I cannot
I'm
picture.
gonna just show you, but him, man. Like, why I can't think of his name right now? This was crazy, but him though, like he one of them people that made me understand that this shit was real too.
Okay.
Like he like man, like he just put it in the standpoint of this. He like, I'm feeling down. Let me show y'all how I get myself out of this.
Yeah.
And like he was really down because this man hasn't been able to see his child for the past 3 years because of what he doing on YouTube and TikTok,
Yeah.
and that the government is trying to take him out.
Yeah.
And of course you got a bitter baby mama.
Yeah.
Simple. So like you can see like the energy about him was just off.
Yeah.
The man set the camera up when the sun, like literally, you started to see his progression. Like, it felt real.
Yeah.
It felt like you was there with him, getting that uplifting from the sun and getting that uplifting from putting his foot in the ground. I'm like, hold on, let me go try this.
Yeah.
I'm out in the sun. I'm like,
Man, just breathing. Just breathing.
and when I tell you like that inhale and that exhale
Yeah.
with that sun on you, man, it's like you getting information. Like
You are.
it's some type of information that's coming to you. It's like, what are you stressed about? What are you thinking about?
Yeah.
Out the window, you good now? Calm down.
And just hearing the different little noise, like
Man,
different little
the
animals
birds,
and shit.
like,
Yeah.
And,
It's
and
like,
that's what
cuz,
that's
so
what that's what
relaxing,
get
cuz.
animals to attract to you too though. Like a lot of people that scared of animals. Like I used to be like in fear of dogs. Like I wouldn't even let a dog come near me. Like
Yeah.
that's just me being me. But since I've been in nature more, like a dog want to come up beside me, cause you gonna know when a dog really attacking. You gonna know when a dog is on calmness.
Yeah.
A dog only attacking when they feel your energy fucked up. When your energy good, you gonna get an animal that they come by you. They're gonna be chilled, try to sniff you, go on about their day.
Okay.
But the moment your energy is fucked up, the moment the feeling towards you towards them is messed up, that's when you gonna get attacked.
Okay.
That's just a simple math on everything that goes together with it. But like sun gazing, grounding has been the best thing that I could ever just put my hands on.
Yeah.
Like especially dealing with depression.
Yeah.
Like it was. I feel like if the world knew that, alcohol wouldn't be
What?
getting bought.
Cause that's why people do this shit. Like they feel like, oh, it's helping me get over something. Bro, that shit ain't.
It ain't doing them but killing you.
Shit ain't doing
It
nothing.
ain't doing them killing you.
Then it's like when I was going to the park when I was depressed. Like I said, I just started sun gazing and grounding recently. But when I was depressed, I wanted. I should have been. I should have
really
been.
should have.
But when I was going, but I come, I bring the Quran with me, sit down, sit in front of the nature, sit in front of the lake, just read the Quran, and it's like, fool, I'm doing this at the peak of my depression. So it's like, yeah, I'm out here, but I'm still like, I'm damn near crying, cause while I'm out here reading the Quran and shit. But even though I was still hurt, like, I don't want to give y'all a false narrative, like it's just gonna be an instant fix. Like,
Yeah,
oh, as soon as you go to nature, all your
yeah,
problems disappear.
yeah.
No, 'cause I was
That's not
still
true.
broken. Yeah, I was still sad while I was going there. But like over time, like it did so much. For one, it gives you something to do. It gives you like a clear path to stay consistent with something.
Facts.
Because when you depressed, it's very easy to just stay in the house not doing nothing all day,
Eating your life away.
eating your life
That's
away.
easy. That's
So-
the easy part.
That's the one thing. It do give you something to do, get you outside the house, and you doing something positive. Then, as I'm around nature, I'm getting this healing factor, and I'm reading the Quran in
Yeah.
the second healing factor. So, at first, like I said, I'm still hurt, G. I'm still in this junk with all type of pain inside me. Then,
Yeah.
slowly but surely, I'm just like constantly doing the same thing. I'm getting back in the gym. I'm working out now. Like that's what
Yeah.
got me back lifting. Like
Yeah.
since I after I got done hooping, shit, I ain't touch a weight. But nigga, after I got depressed, I'm like, all right, now I'm back in the
Yeah.
gym, so I'm lifting, I'm reading, I'm constantly researching and learning what helps with depression.
And when you understand the things that you just listed are the things that make you the most powerful man on this earth.
What?
If if if
What?
if everybody that watched this just heard what he said, and you do that for 6 months, come back
Different.
and you do that for 6 months, and DM me and tell me how you feel, because I swear, I kid you not, being disciplined, being focused, reading, working out, doing you instead of
Right.
doing others.
What?
You can't lose.
You can't, like, fool.
lose.
I was feeling so powerful, cause like, bro, after I like got through the deep depression moments and now
Yeah.
I'm building myself up, this was my routine. Cause wake up, go to work from 10 to 5.
Okay.
Cool. Get off at 5. Go to the gym. Go lift. Get done at like 6:30. Go home. Read. Take a shower. Bam. It's like 8 o'clock. I'm on the stocks. Looking at my baby, Microsoft. Looking at Apple.
Yeah.
Studying Tesla. Bam. While I'm studying my stocks, in the background, I got Ian Dunlap. I got Ian Dunlap on. I got Wall Street Trap on. I'm listening. I'm learning.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all tap into Wall Street Trap.
What?
Hey,
Tap
y'all
in.
tap
Hey, we
in.
putting y'all on some
Yeah,
plays.
put y'all
cuz.
on,
We
man.
putting
Go
y'all
tap
on some
in,
plays,
bro.
cuz.
Y'all down
But
the
like,
bill for 100 mil by the end of the year.
so this whole day, G, I just been productive. Like I said, I done went to work. I done got the bread. Cool. Went to the gym. Worked on my physical body. Worked on my mindset. Cool.
Facts.
Left there. Read. Continuously working on my mindset. Working on my discipline. Take a quick shower. Relax for a second. Bam. Now back at it.
Yo.
Back at being disciplined. Back at listening to other men that already where I want to be. Like, food. This was my daily routine every day. Like, bro, after a certain amount of time, cause I'm just feeling like a superhero. Cause what? I feel like nothing can knock me off pivot.
Man.
Like, to go from depression, like, gee, at one point I wanted to like hurt myself. Like, that's how depressed
on
I
now.
was. Cause
Come on. I
so
know.
from going
Come on.
from there to there, gee, you can't tell me like whether if you don't believe in God or whatever. That's cool. Like, I'm not even trying to
Straight
force you
facts.
to believe in it, but you can't tell me like you don't feel like a superhero after that. Like, gee,
Nah, for
I don't know
real.
if you familiar with this type of language, but we refer to each other a lot as God, like not capital God, like the
Yeah,
God,
yeah.
like lowercase G, like
But we be
not big
like
G.
that we are God because we
Yeah.
are a form
So,
of God.
bro, you can't tell me you don't feel like like mini God
Come on
after
now.
going from that
Come
to that.
on, now.
What?
Cause there's growth, number one.
What?
Growth, like growth is God. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Cause once you
I
want,
ain't never heard that. I
growth
like
is
that.
God.
Ooh, I like that. I like
growth is God.
I
A lot
like
of people don't. A lot of people don't dig into that. That's
Yeah.
why they don't know about
that. I ain't
it.
never heard that.
Like,
I like that.
like once you grow, you're becoming a more powerful God. Like
Ooh, I like that.
You're,
I like
you're,
that.
you're not going. We're never going to get on his level,
Right.
but you're going to get close enough to be.
The
be,
goal is to
come on.
someday
Come on.
become that.
You wanna
Yeah.
you wanna be co-God.
Yeah,
That's
you
exactly
might
what
not
you
never
want.
get there, but as long as you
As long as you
continuously
keep,
every day
as long as
striving.
you keep grinding and growing,
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
you have nothing to worry about.
Yes, sir.
You have nothing to worry about. Like, for real. Like, just grow, man. Just grow every day. Every day, just grow. This the whole thing. Don't get caught in this going to get a SRT. Don't get caught in this little temporary emotion thing, because everything right now that you seeing everybody with is temporarily, man.
Temporary, cuz.
Stay in your own lane. Stop trying to be everybody else. Be yourself and just grind. That's it. Just grind and grow, man.
So, what is there any other components that helped you overcome it, or those pretty much it?
Man, them
And you just
them-
did those consistently.
them really was the thing. And oh, I gotta put this out there. I got the fuck away from everybody.
Okay.
I got the fuck
Okay.
away from everybody, because I'm gonna say this, and you might, and everybody don't need this, but a good percentage of people are gonna need this, is to get away from everybody, because when you're trying to better yourself, you're always gonna get distractions that you
Yep.
don't need,
Yep.
and within them distractions, it could be your homeboy.
Yeah.
It could be your girlfriend. It could be your home girl. It could be your mama, daddy, cousin, sister, brother.
Yeah.
Them. Like, you have to put a divine split between you, and you got to put a divine split in between everybody else.
Right.
And when it come to you, you got to be worried about growth, and you got to be worried about doing what you know you got to do.
Yeah.
Your mom and daddy didn't want to be rich because they currently still working at a 9 to 5.
Fact.
So you saying you want to be rich,
You gotta separate from
you
them.
gotta separate from
Yeah.
that.
You ain't even gotta separate physically. Like you ain't gotta say, "Oh fuck my mama, fuck my dad."
No,
I
you
don't
don't
say
have to do that.
But you have
to separate.
Yeah, you have to differentiate what they doing versus what you want to do. Like check this out. Back to what he said. Like as far as you going to nature or whatever. Let's say you got a girlfriend or you got a homeboy or whatever, and you saying, "Bruh, I need to go sun gaze. I need to go ground.
Take them
I,
with you.
Yeah, I need to go sit around nature." If you tell them that and they say, "Okay, cool, like let's do it," they like willing to get on that path with you and help you, bruh. They cool. You don't gotta separate from them. They can stay with the path with you.
Yeah.
The moment they say
I'm
you want to
not
go to the
doing
movies
that
instead,
shit.
yeah, like you want to go to the movies, you wanna sit and watch TV, or you want to go do this, you want to go party.
No
The
way.
moment they try to become a distraction
No
between
way.
you
Get
and
rid
the
of 'em.
path you need to reach your higher self, gang, you have to do what he said. That was so important, cuz, and it's hard. We not telling you shit that's easy, cuz, but we telling you
Straight
shit that's
facts.
important, cuz
Straight
you have
facts.
to leave certain people that's distracting you from your path, cuz you got to realize everything in life got certain steps to be achieved, and everything in life got certain distractions that will knock you off that path. So you gotta identify, damn, I love this person. This person my partner. This person my friend. This person my mama. This person my daddy. Damn, I love them. But is they a part of their distraction? If they is, gang, you gotta make a decision. This what it come down to. You either gonna love them enough, or you gonna love them so much that you gonna allow them to take you off the path, or you gonna love the path so much that you remove yourself away from them. Pick a side, cuz.
Facts.
Pick a
Facts.
side.
You
It's
gotta
that
pick
easy.
A side. You
You
gotta
can't
pick a side.
you can't play the middle, cuz. It's not that type of shit, cuz. Like picking the middle, that for niggas that don't know what they want to do. Them soft ass niggas, bruh. If you want to become what you want to become, pick a side, cuz. Become the person you want to be. Be that nigga. You want to be that nigga? Cool. Map out how I'ma be that nigga. Identify all the distractions that's taking me away from being that nigga. Cut all this shit off. I don't care if the distraction is the girl you been with for 5 years. You love this girl to death. Become that nigga, and you will find another girl.
And
Stamp it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. And I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I haven't been in a relationship in about, I'll say, a year.
Yeah.
I ain't, and the women that attracted me now is not the women that used to attract me then,
Yeah.
because of the things I did to myself. And I'm gonna say this: you attract what you are.
Yeah.
So you keep getting women that's gonna cheat on you day in, day out, you just attracting yourself.
Okay.
If you attracting a woman that eats fast food every day, you only attracting what you do every day.
Okay.
So if you want what you saying you want,
Yeah.
change up so you can attract the things that you want.
I agree with that.
Because if you don't, you're gonna be the same. You're gonna be the same person. You're
Yeah.
gonna be the same thing that you was the
And
day before.
I can attest to that. Let me tell you how. I was saying, damn, I'm sick of running into the girls that cheat on me. I'm sick of running into the hoes. I'm sick of running to this. I'm sick of running to that. Gee, when I say I 100% bear witness to what you're saying, when I started meeting different prime example, I'm having this conversation with you right now.
Yeah.
Me and you even decided to come here on this day where at the gym. If I would have never changed my situation when I was depressed and started getting back in the gym, me and you would have never had that
We
conversation.
wouldn't even be sitting right here right now.
The other brothers, the brothers I told you about that helped me with so much knowledge. The reason I even ran into them brothers, why? Because after I was depressed, I'm seeking knowledge. I'm seeking how to become better.
Yeah.
Ran into them, bam. Now I'm on a different path. Now I'm changing the different type of knowledge I get, the different type of people I run into. I'm sick of running into the hoes, cuz. Instead of just constantly complaining, I'm like, damn. I like this wasn't even on purpose. Like this why I agree with what you saying so much, cause I didn't even do this intentionally. I just knew I was fucked up. I knew I was depressed. I knew
Yeah.
I wanted to get out of the hole I was in.
Yeah.
I just started becoming better.
Yeah.
I just started doing everything that can make me better. And
Facts.
coincidentally, this good decision led me to another good decision. This led me to that. This led me to that. And just after the dots was connected, next thing you know, I'm in environments where women are completely different. Women dress modestly. Women don't curse. Women understand it is not the best decision for them to have male best friends.
Come
Like,
on now.
bro, just from bettering myself in other areas, it led me to be in certain environments, in certain rooms, that these women are the women that I hoped for. Like, and I didn't even do it on
Let's
purpose.
go.
Like, bro, I'm around. I'm like, ooh, I just want to gain more knowledge. Okay, I want to gain more knowledge about God. I want to become a better version of myself, and it's taking me into these type of rooms.
Yeah.
Just coincidentally, these type of rooms are the same type of rooms that got these great, modest, gorgeous females.
Facts.
What? Like, it's crazy. Just better yourself, and everything in your life will start bettering.
And finished that off too though. How you just said that right?
Yep.
Don't expect for a woman to be loyal to you when you met her at the club. Don't be expecting. Don't be expecting.
What?
Don't be expecting your homeboy to be your homeboy when he talking about
The next home.
the other homeboy behind your
What?
back because they doing it to you. So if you need to rewind, listen to what I just
What?
said again. Do that because I'm being for
What?
real.
No cap,
Don't
cuz.
expect to get a wife if you found her at the club, cause you getting a hoe. Don't expect
Hey,
don't
what?
expect your homeboy to be loyal and 100 with you if he's talking about the next homeboy behind their back.
What?
Especially it's cool if you talking about if you saying it behind their back and you going right to them and saying the exact information.
Yeah,
That's
that's
different
straight. That's straight.
because I'm just letting this person know so they can give me a good valid reason so I don't feel like I'm being ugly when I bring this situation up to the
Okay.
next homeboy.
Okay.
But if they doing it and not going back and telling them exactly what they just said behind their back, X them out. Don't be trying to wife a
What?
female that you met at the club. That's never gonna happen. You're never gonna change a
What?
hoe.
And we not saying like we not even saying like so let's say you meet a female in a righteous setting. Let's say you meet
Most
her in
definitely.
church. Are we saying that this female will never ever do that? Nah, like we
No,
not saying like
come on
that.
now.
That she might be a hoe too.
Yeah.
Like hopefully not, but she
Hopefully.
might be a hoe too. What we saying is the probability of you meeting a hoe at the club is way higher than the probability of
Oh,
you meeting a
mean
hoe at church.
Church, come on now.
What?
And then it's just like with you Bill. Like you're like at downtown anywhere, any city. 9 times out of 10, you're not finna find the woman of your dreams downtown
What?
outside because the woman of your dreams is in the house, sleep,
Handling business.
handling business,
What?
getting prepared
Getting
for the
prepared.
next day. Like you not like what you want, and what you want to attract.
You gotta
Do the
find
same
it
thing.
You gotta find it
Do
in
the
the right
same
environment.
thing. If you want a woman that's in real estate, do real estate.
What?
If you want a woman that's an actress, go act.
You want a woman that's in the gym? Where you gonna be her?
Go
And
to
fucking-
the gym.
Wait, you gonna be her at McDonald's? You
Come
gonna
on now,
be
you
her-
not me no
cuz.
woman. If you want a fit woman, come to the gym. I swear.
Swear.
I swear.
You gonna
gonna
see 'em
find
left and right,
everything that you want in there. But it's all about and then with most dudes, stop being a hornball, bro. Like calm down. Y'all losing y'all energy, like real
No
talk.
cap.
Y'all just nothing to give all these women y'all energy, like for what? Like a woman can go all night. They can literally go all night. Don't waste it. Don't waste it, bro. You got a bigger picture that you trying to reach. So focus on that bigger picture instead of that temporarily feeling.
Man, like don't get us wrong. We understand. Like we men too. Like we attracted to women too. Don't get
Come
us
on now.
wrong. But what
Especially me now.
what we
go
saying
crazy.
is, gee, go back to what we said earlier. Even if you get the girl,
Yeah.
even if you're a great guy,
Facts.
she would probably leave you. Let's say little baby, right? Let's say I'm a great guy. and I'm like, and let's say he little baby. Gee, even if I'm doing everything I
She coming
possibly
home to me
can,
every time. She
bruh,
coming home to me every time.
he cannot be half the man, like as far as principles and morals that I am. But just because he where he need to be, gang, he can like just treat her so much better with all these different things he can provide.
Come on now.
What I ain't gonna
Come
lie,
on now.
you can be the perfect man, like, and the right female
Come on now.
will stay with you. Like I'm not saying like every
Facts.
female is like if you find a solid female guy, you can be broken and broke, and she is gonna love you and help build you. That's the type of women that we need to cherish. But let's be realistic. Most women aren't like that. The one you crushing on probably is not like that. So if you don't have your things in order, like he said, you around here just chasing a nut and not chasing a bag, you can do that. You can go get your nut off. Guess what? You still not gonna have her at the end of the day. You
Facts.
wasting time. But let's say you go get your stuff in order.
Cause you coulda put that 2 hours to you grinding.
What?
You was in the room doing your thing for 2 hours. You coulda been.
Then let's be realistic. It'll take more than 2 hours because they don't even got the sauce like that. That you
God,
gotta
it
you gotta
taking-
sit and
It
What?
taking like a whole week for them just
what?
to even crack cert.
You gotta sit like chop it up, like play all these fake games. Oh, I'm trying to get to know you. Oh, then you done took it out on 3-4 dates in this week time,
Like-
spent so much money, and now not only are you spending money, like he said, you wasting time. The hours you could be grinding, you wasting it on other stuff. Bruh, well, you could that money you spent on that date, put it in some investments. The time you spent on the dates and trying to get the box, you could have been studying, researching, becoming a better man. You could have been
Facts.
gaining more knowledge that
Facts.
makes her more attracted to you. Come on,
Facts.
cuz you wasting time.
And
cuz.
I ain't gonna lie, you really just trying to get a nut off. You ain't gotta do all that just to get a hoe. I'm gonna be honest, just be yourself.
don't.
Stop being
You
everybody,
don't.
bruh. I'm gonna say this. Stop being everybody else. Be your fucking self. Like,
What?
be yourself, bruh. A woman is only gonna fold for who you are. I'm literally 20 and I date nothing but older women above my age. And the main reason is why, and they be attracted back to me, is because the way I carry myself, the way I talk, and I'm not trying to be Lil Wayne, Lil Boosie, Mo3. I'm not trying to be none of them niggas. I'm trying to be Anthony. I'm trying to be who I am, and I'm gonna continue to do that. So that's why of course a woman gonna attract me more than she gonna attract Lil Ray Ray. Lil Ray Ray wanna be Lil Wayne and shit. That's not who Lil Ray Ray is,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
Like Lil Ray Ray act like Lil Ray Ray. Lil Ray Ray gonna be walking around here with 20 different females behind his back, and it's just that math that you can do with it.
And I'm gonna add to that. Let's say, like he said, Lil Ray Ray trying to be somebody he not, right? Lil Ray Ray only got $1,000 in his bank account, but Lil Ray Ray going out every weekend.
Yeah,
Lil Ray Ray going to the mall.
Yeah.
Lil Ray Ray doing all this stupid shit.
yeah.
Your girl not stupid. She peep you fucking broke and you doing all this ignorant shit. Now, imagine if my nigga Ant I'm trying to break out of saying nigga.
Yeah.
Imagine if my brother got the same amount of money as Lil Ray Ray. But he's solid, stand on principles, stand on morals. He
Facts.
telling her straight up, look, baby, like if you want to go out and party every day, that's not necessarily my vibe. We might not be compatible with each other because I'm trying to stack the bread.
Come on
I
now.
only got 1,000 in my bank. You ain't gotta tell the girl this, but I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
this
be
just
100.
real.
Like, you be like, look, I'm not where I want to be financially, so I'm grinding. I'm trying to get to this point. If you not on that, it's cool. Like, we don't gotta continue to kick it. If you
Facts.
is on that, baby, let's rock out. Swear
Come
to
on
life.
now. Come on.
Let's say
Come on.
that individual girl, she might not be feeling it. She might say, all right, cool, like, let's stop talking. He gonna say the same thing to the next girl. He gonna be just as 100 and stand on principles and morals on the next girl. And guess what?
Because
The
I'm not
next
trying to
girl-
waste no time here.
What? The next girl that she say, okay, that's cool, man, she stay. Guess what? They locked in.
Come on now.
Like, he's straight. Like he said, y'all have to wait 6 months to chop if that's what you looking for. Gee, we don't gotta do that. Why? Because we be straight up in 100. Like,
You gotta be yourself, bro.
we ain't gotta, like he said, be a hornball and say, ooh, baby, I'm trying to sleep with you. Bro, we just be 100 and they mess with us, cause whatever it lead to, it lead to that. Like,
Most definitely.
bro, if you not where you want to be and you constantly doing all this stupid shit, cause you think your girl don't see that, cuz, gee, straight up, I tell a girl, look, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not doing all that extra shit. You either with it or you ain't. Like, if you just be yourself, like he said, cuz, and you own who you are, and not only just own it, but really, nigga, poke your chest out, stand on principles, nigga,
Stand
be a
on
man.
business,
What?
man.
Like, wherever you at in life, whether you at the bottom right now, you working your way up, or whether you already there, if you be you, nigga, be real, be solid. Gee, any female that realize that, any female that be like, okay, cool, like, she might not even be the one for you. She might not even be the one you spend the rest of your life with. But every female I run into fuck with me, cuz. And even females we don't talk no more, baby. Like, we just weren't compatible. Like I said, she is a party type. I'm not a party type, or whatever.
They still come back around.
She still, like, even if they don't all the way come back around, it's still a love, it's still respect.
real.
Cause she like, bro, that's a real nigga. Like, that ain't my
He
nigga.
was honest with me.
Yeah, she like, that ain't my nigga. Like, I couldn't see myself with him or whatever. But at the end of the day, they respect it, cuz. Like, we not telling y'all shit we don't know, cuz. Like, this the shit we already did, already been through it, it's already proven, cuz. Swear to God, G, if y'all just be solid, and not cuz if you be solid as a flawed ass nigga, nobody give a fuck. You a
Come on
solid
now.
flawed nigga.
Come
Who
on.
gives a fuck?
Come on.
But if you
They don't gain you no respect.
they don't got you no respect. Who gives a fuck if you solid? You need to fake some shit. You need to fake like a real nigga, cause you bullshit if you flawed. But if you stand on business and you striving to be better, striving to be a man, gee, well, you gonna earn whatever respect or loyalty for whatever female you want. Like, and not saying you gonna bring it out of her, cause like he said, you can't turn a hoe to a housewife. Like, so we not saying if you be the hoe and you be the realest nigga ever, she gonna be loyal to you. No, we not saying that. But if you be the hoe and you be the realest nigga ever, guess what you gonna do? You gonna say, baby, hey, this ain't working.
You gonna succeed and get what you want out of what you
Yeah,
doing with a hoe,
like-
like for real though. And the thing it is, what a lot of dudes need to start understand, all these women choose. Like
Facts.
women are choosers, men are settlers. Let's just get it right.
Facts.
Cause men will settle for the bullshit just to have somebody, and a woman's gonna choose to what is benefiting her, benefits of
Bruh,
what she needs.
I say it like this: women are opportunists.
Come on, now.
They look for the best opportunity, and we not faulting
Come on,
women
now.
for,
We
like,
not faulting
don't get me
it's
wrong.
just women nature.
Like, this women nature, and we can break it down as into why. Like, don't think I'm just talking shit. Women are, they date opportunist wise. So, like I said, I may be a good nigga, but Lil Baby is a different nigga.
Come on.
So as long as Lil Baby not a woman beater and shit, hey, I ain't gonna lie, she
And
might pick Lil Baby.
And even if he was, like, this man got $1 million, like.
Look, y'all, the last video I just did with Anthony, is some weird stuff happened. It said my SD card was full, but when I went to check my SD card, it wasn't full, but the video just shut off. So I'm just here to finish that up, explain what happened since it just shut off all of a sudden. But I ain't gonna count. I ain't gonna say I underestimated my boy, but I underestimated my boy. I ain't expect him to come with everything he came with, like the different stuff he touched on, like reading, grounding, getting in tune with nature, some of the principles and perspectives he touched on and stood on. I ain't gonna count. Almost everything he said, like, I rock with it. And like I said, the reason I underestimated him, I guess that's the right word to use, underestimated him, is because, like, you don't hear a lot of young men, young black men, our age, speaking on the stuff he was speaking on. So I'm thinking, like, I'm finna talk about some stuff that may be taboo to him, but he was on it. Everything I touched on, he was keeping up with it, and some stuff he was more advanced than me in it, like when we was talking about it. So first thing first, shout out to bro. I ain't gonna count. I gotta have bro back on. And that real estate dude he was talking about, I'm gonna try to get it back on where it's me, him, and a real estate dude, and probably let somebody else, like, have a real high level conversation. But anyway, I just want to tap in and tell y'all what's going on. I'll see y'all next time on the Don't Be a Viking podcast. Yeah, that was better. Oh, whatever the hell them clowns be doing. Yes, sir, Ski.